still remember how to get to the link?
No.
It should be,
Oh, it's saved, right? It's pinned.
yeah.
All right. I signed in, but it's still on a blank screen.
It might take a while to finish loading.
Yep, it's on there now. All right, I see it.
Yeah, you should have your character then.
Okay, what page should I refer to here?
Might be easier if I just stream this for you.
Okay.
Let me rejoin real quick. So this is right here. Here's your character sheet. You've
Okay.
seen this before.
Yep, that's Aang.
And then right here, you had to channel elements. You don't even get your elemental blast unless your elements are channeled. You don't have to be in combat. You can like do this outside of combat. But it is one action in combat. So you just click that use, come over here and apply effect. Then it'll actually show you your aura. You probably can see like the radius of your aura.
Okay.
But see how once it,
where'd you go to use that again for that?
right here, use. So if I clicked it off, yeah, so if you click it off, you go to use.
Apply effect.
Yeah, apply effect. And then see how it creates your elemental blast entries. Like you didn't have these here prior to without your kinetic aura.
Gotcha. Okay.
So right here on the right, this is where you switch it. Do you want it to be slashing damage or do you want it to be electrical? So you have to kind of make that determination before you use it. Then up here, this is the drop down. So are you doing a 1-action blast or are you doing a 2-action blast?
Oh, wow.
A 2-action blast, that adds your constitution modifier to it. So that's why it starts showing us 1d6 plus 5, 1d6 plus 4. The ones on the bottom, and this shows you, if you highlight this shows you the range, 60 feet. These ones on the bottom are your ranged elemental blasts. You can make it up to 60 feet. If you actually try to target something further than 60 feet, Foundry will know and it'll actually like penalize the attack.
Okay.
So if you're next to me, you can just go ahead and just do the melee blast. And the melee blast will add your strength into that too. Now, this is where it gets confusing because you also took weapon infusion. So weapon infusion's down here.
Okay.
And same thing. Use, apply effect, and in combat, you might just want to leave this on. Now you have to determine what kind of weapon are you making it for melee. Agile, backswing, forceful sweep, those aren't really that useful. I'd probably say reach is the one you want because then, you're turning into like a, just like the Gazar, you're turning into a 10-foot, 15-foot diagonal reach. Ranged infusion. These are a little bit more complicated. Propulsive is probably the safe one. That's going to add half your strength to the attack, but basically it means 0. Thrown. If you do thrown, let me make it a 2-action thrown. You're actually going to add your strength even to a ranged attack. But when you change it into thrown ranged infusion, you're dropping it down to 20 feet. So if you try to make this attack beyond 20 feet, you're going to get penalized.
Gotcha.
Volley 30 feet is kind of, and this one's kind of neat. You can make this at 100 feet now. So you can make a range attack, all the way basically across the map. But what that volley, what that 30 feet means though is if you make the attack within 30 feet, it actually takes a penalty. So the enemy has to be beyond 30 feet. But because you can select it at will, it doesn't really matter. And also because you took weapon infusion, you have access to piercing and slashing too. So you have all 3 physical types and then electric. That's why it's kind of redundant to have versatile blast.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
So if you wanted to play with it, I'll turn all those off. Now, You don't actually have anything with overflows, so like you never have to really worry about your kinetic aura getting turned off. But if you use like a action with overflow, it would kill your aura, and then the next turn you'd have to activate it again.
Okay.
But so this is where it gets confusing too. As part of activating it, you do get a free one action elemental blast.
It's
So
part
it's
of
not like
activating what?
It's part of activating channel elements. You get
Okay.
a one action blast, but your blasts are subject to map as well.
Okay, so it's not like reactive strike.
Mm-mm. So if you want to channel your elements, I'll show you how to do the elemental boomerang, which is your yep. So elements or aerial boomerang, you'd go down here. You just double click it, make an aerial boomerang attack. It's gonna say, 60-foot line. They have to make a DC 17 base reflex. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna click this 60-foot line, and then you're gonna have to place it. So, and you can hold control and a mouse wheel scroll, like you can scroll it around.
Oh, okay. Rotate it.
Yeah. So like I could hit both characters like that right there. And then these two characters would have to make the save.
What if I did it like this and hit 3?
So Hexy would not be hit by this. Even though she's like just in it, it basically has to be on one of these lit squares. But if, for instance, we were like, let me move the tokens over. If we were kind of like this, I think you could hit us like this. Yeah, you can go. Yeah, he'd be able to hit us like that.
So then, after this spell, how do I do the damage?
You click that 2d4 slashing right there. It'll just automatically roll it for you. And then the damage of how much they take is determined by me making the reflex save for the enemies. So it's a good AoE spell. Also, we're going to have to keep in mind the last square that it's in up to a physical point, because your next action, you can spend one action to sustain it and make it come flying back, doing the same damage again. It's a pretty good impulse altogether, because it's a mapless attack, and 2 actions your first turn, and then becomes 1 action your next turn, and it doesn't overflow. Hey, Odie.
Oh, that's a fucking amazing.
And then because you went single gate, see how it actually tells you, hey, because your impulse junction, either before or after this impulse, you can move up to half your speed.
Okay.
And so,
and reposition.
Yeah, so you could actually cast this and then reposition yourself up to 10 feet, because it's half your full speed, and you always round down.
Yeah, so 25 becomes 20. And then half that's 10.
Yeah, no, basically be 25 would become 12 and a half, and then just round it down to 10. I mean, that's still that's like one of the best impulse junctions, because you get free movement out of it. So every time you do a 2 action, even just your regular elemental blast, I think if you just made a blast, and then let me roll the damage, it'll actually tell you that, hey, you can move as part of this. Yeah, see, so you can move up to 10 feet as part of it.
And I assume that could trigger reactive strike.
Yeah, but the amount of monsters that have it at low level is pretty low. I mean, there are some, and you'll figure it out. And then if you see a monster do it, just you know not to do it. Yeah, but it also says you can step too, so you can always just step 5 feet, and then that won't trigger anything.
Good point.
Yeah.
And then that would make them have to waste an action to get back into range.
Mm-hmm. And then I gave you a shield too. The shield's really easy. Just hit use. Same thing. Apply effect.
Where is
now
your shield at?
Right here. Raise a shield.
Raise shield. Okay.
And now for that rest of the turn, you have a bonus 2 AC. So your 18 goes up to 20. So sometimes it might be a valuable use of a third action. You never know.
Yeah.
So, yep, that's basically it. Just having to navigate the 2 actions, and then just remember you can swap it between electric and slashing. Um,
And that could be
most
major
time,
range.
yeah.
Range or melee.
Yeah, because see, your one action, you're only adding +1 electricity. Your two action, you're adding your full constitution bonus to it, which would be the +4 con.
So before we enter combat, I would handle elements.
Yeah, you can have your elements channel anytime, but it does affect things. Like if you wanted to stealth or something, because channel elements is basically like making your like little like your Super Saiyan. Electricity is flowing around you. There's a thing that the water kineticist has that's actually kind of can cause trouble because it puts out all fires. So like if you have to rely on a torch for the group, like the water kineticist, their aura is just putting it out constantly. Base kinesis, that's more of like an RP thing. You're not really gonna use it too much. If you guys enter like a poison gas cloud or something, either in exploration mode or in exploration mode, you can just freely use it. You can just generate air for everyone to breathe because you're an air kineticist. In combat, it's going to cost 2 actions. But yeah, you can like snuff out the air in a small location. Not really enough to like cause suffocation, and as you level up, the amount of area you can affect with this gets bigger.
OD, this shirt, like, it fits. Like, I don't know what happened to it. I got it 10 years ago, but it must have shrunk. Like, I don't know, it's been hanging out in my dryer or in my closet, but it must have shrunk in the dryer or something. I swear it used to fit.
Yeah, OD, your character should be like the exact same. I just copied everything over, but should have all the same feats. I did notice the one thing with sudden charge though. When you click it, I don't know if you have my stream open. When you click sudden charge, you don't want to drag anything.
Yeah,
you want to. Yeah, you.
I remembered not to do that.
Yeah, you just got to find a spot to slap the token down. It's all just because of that freaking visual macro. Yeah. That's about it. So yeah, kineticists, they don't really use a weapon because they're just using their elements. And then I gave you thieves tools, healer tools, because you'll have a free hand to use that stuff.
Oh hell yeah!
Might come in handy. Underworld, to give you guys your lore. I can't remember what your lore gets. Mercantile lore.
Yeah, I got thievery and stealth high. I feel like deception might work here, but I didn't take it. Medicine, I thought would be good. I don't know, some of these you can't pick. Automatically trained or whatever.
Mm-hmm. Like yeah, you come automatically trained in what's it called? Nature. See, I just grappled you. So like you can't do anything this turn. You're done.
I air blast you away.
Nope, you're grappled.
Dude, I'm angry. I can do that. He, him. You changed my gender pronouns?
It automatically did that. I think it tried to bug out too because of your deity and actually wouldn't let me import it.
Oh, funny.
Yeah, that's about it. So this one's gonna be. I just kind of took the first chapter from something else and reworked it a bit just so we have something to do tonight since Neeples isn't here.
Yeah.
Because it's not the beginner box. I will say I think the combat will be a little harder. The monsters are going to be a bit more. I don't know if the word varied, but Yeah, you're gonna see things like immunities and stuff like that. And I built my character specifically to counter all of that and show off.
Ah,
Check this out. I got this break time.
whoa.
So you can just hit I'm back.
Weak aura. That's a weak aura.
Yeah, it's like a week or. And then
I'm sorry, was that a weak aura? I just got back.
Yeah, this game has weak aura.
yeah, it's kind of like a week or. See, I'll put you
Okay.
into combat. Boom! I can make Aang the boss. Let's see, you got the Dark Souls life bar up top.
My dice changed. I don't remember having a red.
Because this is a different server. Well, I guess it's the same server, but it's a different game. You're gonna have to reset up your dice.
X dice.
Nope. You want to go all the way to the right, game settings, configure settings, and then go to dice. So nice. Yeah. And if you ever start rolling bad, you got to change the way your dice looks. That means those dice are cursed. It's not superstition. It's reality.
X.
Yep.
Like we would play Fortnite. Must be my
Yeah.
the skin.
It really is. Where is Hexy? I don't think Hexy's going to have that fun of a time in this one. She's kind of built for like anti-undead stuff, and there's not any undead in this.
She doesn't get her time in this spot.
Yeah. Casters need so much more system mastery because, like, just at first level alone, she has, let's see, 35 different spells she can pick from. So, you know, like, you either have to spend the time to go through every spell and kind of figure out its place in the game, or, you know, just hope somebody tells you. Hey,
Yo.
When do I get to roll like 5d20?
depends. As spellcaster, you get to do that pretty early. You cast the right spell.
I'll be right back.
Yep. Hey, you're gonna have to change your dice, Hexy, and I copied your character over as it was.
Okay.
I did give you a crossbow. Some of your spells are kind of like aimed more towards anti-undead stuff, and I'm gonna be honest, there's probably not much. Well, there's not any undead stuff tonight.
So we should change it.
Yeah, you're divine though, so you're kind of limited in what you can do.
Oh, okay.
Um.
I can't remember where I do dice.
So, I have a stream going too. I can show you.
Okay.
Let me end this combat.
Okay.
I'm back.
You go up here to game settings and then configure settings. And it's Dice So Nice 3D dice settings.
Figure.
And I think I gave you guys all the basic action macro on your bars. Do you have one, OD, on your action bar thing?
I have basic action macros.
Okay, perfect. And then, yeah, if you guys remember everything. So, yeah, did you just want to run it as is, Hexy, or did you want to? We can change like the style of sorcerer you are.
Might be a good idea.
Why do you say that, Hexy?
Because he says that all my spells don't really work for the mobs that we're fighting tonight.
Well, I mean that's good because me and OD get the shot.
Okay, fine. Just leave me alone.
Kidding. I'm just kidding.
So you're an angelic bloodline. I think a primal bloodline would be really good. And that's like, kind of like a shaman.
Okay, sounds fun.
Yeah, I
thought I was like a.
You are. You're both going to be shaman now.
Both can't wear the same dress, Hexy.
Let me just.
I'm just messing. I don't care.
Reset you up real fast. Yeah, I should have asked you before, but I really wasn't thinking about it. So, there's obviously so many bloodlines, but they all kind of fit into like one of 4 types. I think elemental, nymph, phoenix, or fae would be really good for you tonight.
Fae.
If you have a fae. Fae it is.
That used to be somebody's pronoun.
Yeah, it used to be someone's pronouns. So now I gotta just change your spells over real fast.
Change Hexy's pronouns in her character.
Yeah.
Fae and Fae.
Primal. So you want heal again, right? Obviously. That's a good spell, and Primal has that.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't remember. I just have to look and see what other spells you, because your bloodline, you get one like automatically. I just can't remember which one it was. Let's see, bloodlines. What does Fae get? Fae, you get Ghost Sound automatically. You get Fairy Dust, which that's not too bad of a spell. It's more for like finding invisible things. You know what? They freaking changed the name, didn't they?
Dude, this orc license is still in this game.
It is. Fairy Dust. No, maybe not. It is so weird. Oh, never mind. You get Charm. That can be a good spell to cast on NPC sometimes. Screwed this up. Primal. Charisma. Spontaneous. So you're taking Heal again. That's a good spell to always have. And you get Charm. Now you get one more spell at this level. There is a lot to pick from. But, you have Breathe Fire, Briny Bolt, Chilling Spray, Goblin Pox. Wow, there's a lot.
Breathe Fire sounds cool.
Breathe Fire, that's always a good one. Then your cantrips, you get ghost sound by default. Cantrips.
How do you know all this stuff?
I asked him that earlier.
Like, wow.
No, I was just looking here on the Nethys to tell me.
You didn't have your book open?
No, I never.
thought
I
you
like
had-
reading the books to like learn it, but then like if I have to look something up, I'm just gonna use.
But I thought you said this was a good investment.
I think it is.
Okay, good. Okay, so I did make a good investment. Already paying off, I think.
You get ghost sounds. You can make ghostly sounds, and now you get. I'm gonna give you light too because we're probably gonna need that. You're going to get. Wow, you have a lot of cantrip choices. Do you want some damaging ones? I think needle
What?
darts is
I
always
did
good to
like
have.
needle darts, yeah.
I'm gonna kind of lean on you to get electric arc because
Okay.
that one's gonna be handy. And then I need one more. How about
Would something rooting be good? No?
it doesn't really do damage, and you had to like critically succeed to immobilize them.
Oh, okay.
I think timber might be really good, but it's kind of like you basically grow a tree that falls over on the enemy. It's like an up close thing, but it's not too bad. Okay, Hexy the Face Sorcerer now, but everything else should be the same. So then
Okay.
OD, I think you're all set. Everything should be right. You have Great Axe, everything. Okay. So, you ready to start this?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, we're at a tavern.
Yeah, it's a very seedy tavern tonight.
Goblin over there at this point.
You've all been summoned for a job. You're all near do-wells that like to operate a little bit outside of the law.
So this is the place for us then.
Who's who? Like, I know who OD is, but
I will be playing Barnabas, the Knoll champion. He is a Robin Hood type. He's here to
Okay.
liberate the bank's wealth for the common people.
Awesome. Okay.
I'm Aang. I'm the Avatar. And I'm on a journey to discover how to use all the elements. But
Wow.
look, this shirt fit 10 years ago. Okay, like I don't. I think the dryer did something to.
The dryer. Okay.
But I'm on a quest to get all my powers back, and I'm the Avatar of air. But I'll learn more.
Yeah, it's kind of a rough crowd in here. You know, that's what this place is known for. And Phoebe Dunsmith, you know, the bartender who secretly hired you for this job, kind of inches her way over and asks, "So you guys here for the job then, huh? Gonna rob the bank?" I'm the one who hired you.
Hexy, did you set this up?
Wasn't me.
No.
Well, you're all here, so I assume you're here to rob the bank.
It must have been that Barbanos guy.
Oh yeah, he's not gonna say too much, so he's just there to help out. But yeah, so
It must have been Barnabas.
Yep.
My intel
No
tells me
good
that
scoundrel.
the bank tonight and tomorrow only, it's gonna have a big store of gold coins. I think it might be the perfect time to rob it. But I leave it to you since you're the experts. But I can give you some advice if you'd like.
Yeah. We're experts, but I think we could use a little bit of just some advice.
Okay, well, first, we got a little bit of time. You might want to case the joint. You know, use your skills, see if you can learn anything.
Yeah. We already planned on doing that.
Wait, who's the bartender that we're talking to?
It's Phoebe Dunsmith right here.
Okay.
But
I'm pretty sure Aang wants to have a sweet talk with that devil to the north of us.
I've been eyeballing.
oh, you don't want to talk to her.
Figured
sir,
you were.
What's the deal with this air and electricity flowing around you? Can I ask you to shut it off? You're scaring the other patrons.
Oh yeah, that's just this is something that happens when I'm nervous.
Oh, another kineticist that can't control his elemental powers. I got a friend named Neebles. I'm gonna let him know.
I mean, I can control it just fine. I'll turn it off. It was off.
In the top right corner, you can just right-click the effect Kinetic Aura. So, from my understanding, the bank, you're gonna need the key to get in, and thankfully, if you stick around here long enough, one of the employees, a guy named Byron, he always likes to come in and drink. If any of you are the diplomatic sort, you might be able to get some information out of him, or even sneak a key off of him if he has it. Other than that, some advice I'd give you is your escape route. You're going to be going through the old junkyard. You could always hit the bank first, but you might want to hit the junkyard up, make sure everything's cleared out. And other than that, yeah, if you have any other ideas, I'm more than open to it. It's kind of freeform now.
We're not walking into a trap, are we? I mean, you know an awful lot about what we're doing exactly.
That's because I'm the one who set this job up.
How much are we paying you? What cut are you taking?
Don't worry about it. But I did provide you, if you guys remember how to look in your party sheet. If you go to under actors, the party, and hit open sheet, in your stash, I did give you each an elixir of life and a hat of disguise. Now that hat of disguise, when you activate it, it's going to change your appearance in case you want to rob it during the day. That's up to you. Obviously, daytime robberies, they could get messy. A lot of civilians, a lot of... you don't want the gun marshals finding out. There's some mean, rude guys, and they kind of look like this with guns, and they'll shoot you.
Oh.
I don't like guns.
They don't actually do that much damage, as you probably think. It's kind of like World of Warcraft. But
that place.
I will hand out the hat of disguise. Who got one already?
I did. I got both.
I haven't taken any.
Take one for Barnabas. Take my free potion too, and then I will distribute them to Exie and Odie. Yeah, I guess the first thing you want to decide is you plan to rob this place during the day or at night?
Probably at night.
Yeah,
I vote night.
I vote night, but maybe our Anion coming for will maybe he'll give us an idea too.
Who's your companion?
The regular, the patron that works the bank.
Oh yeah, it's a good idea. But I will say that how many of you have dark vision?
How do I tell that?
Not I. I can't see the night at all.
So if you click on your character sheet, it should be under senses. Just on the very first page, it has like all the default information. I think Odie is the only one with dark vision.
Oh no, I have low light.
Ooh, that might make a nighttime raid complicated, but
do I have light?
You do have light. I did double check that. She winks at you.
Oh yes.
Winks at you.
But yeah, you can always do a little thing that we like to call gather information.
Yeah, we should go talk to that cutie up north.
Yeah,
at that table.
I don't know. I'm not feeling super charismatic, but I get kind of nervous.
Maybe Hexy can swoon her into giving some information.
What information are we looking for?
Anything you can on the bank. It's how to get in.
But be inconspicuous. Don't make it obvious we're trying to raid a bank.
Yeah, and in fact, it looks like Byron's coming in right now. Come sit down and get a drink. As she says that, Byron comes in, sits down, gives his order to good old Nico Burnwater, who does his cool juggling trick. It's a very cool trick. That's why we keep him around.
Oh wow, look at that.
And then he kind of drinks and begins to sob a little.
Oh no. I should go talk to
Pixie.
him.
You should go talk to him. You're
Okay.
the only female.
I have to roll something, right?
What we just met. Can you buy a guy dinner first before you just start rolling? No, as you come up to him, you just hear him. He's kind of talking to himself. He's kind of, oh, I can't believe I got passed over for that stupid promotion again.
Oh, he's having a bad work day.
You know, if it wasn't for me, that whole place would go under.
Oh. Did you want to talk about your day? Sounds like you had a bad day.
Yeah, maybe I do, but how about you roll me diplomacy first?
I don't know where this is going.
Oh yeah, you're the answer to my prayers. So let me tell you, I've been working there for 20 years, and without me, this bank would completely fall under. I know everything about the bank. In fact, they even gave me this key. You see him kind of just wave this key around before he drops it back into his pocket. And yeah, they passed me up for promotion. They gave it to this stupid dwarf. Her name's Urkham Dresh. She's the manager now. You know, I wouldn't mind if the whole place got robbed under her supervision. That would teach him.
Can I roll for a deception thing?
Sure. But just keep in mind you're not trained in it, though.
Oh yeah. Okay, maybe not. We could.
What makes you think somebody would be able to rob a bank under her leadership?
You know, it wouldn't be that hard because she's let security get a little bit lax. We used to have so many more gold tank machines that guarded it. But under her, I think there's only like 3 or 4 now. And they kind of look like this. He describes it so vividly that you get this picture in your mind.
What are those? What do they do?
Oh, you know, they just kind of patrol the outside of the bank, but at night, you know, they kind of deactivate on the inside unless someone makes a lot of noise.
And I approach.
I don't know, can you?
I kind of make my way around a couple of tables, acting a little belly brushing up against one of the patrons as I walk past.
Yeah, how inconspicuous are you?
I'm not that inconspicuous. I'm kind of bumbly, all right. I've been at a high school for a while, okay? I make my way over and I say, "Oh, hi, Hexy," as if we've known each other for a while.
Oh, your name's Hexy. I'll remember that in case anything happens at the bank later on.
Good job!
Uh,
I tell him that my name is Gang or Gna.
Gna. It's a fine name you got there.
Oh, thank you.
Pleasure to meet you. My name's Byron.
Nice to meet you, Byron. I couldn't help but gotten passed over for promotion.
Yeah. You know, I think it might be like a racial thing, but don't say that too loud. You know, they're trying to get some more dwarves in business.
About goblins. Or they like money.
Yeah, they do. They're also really good at juggling, and he points at Nicol over there.
I get the hint, and I call for Nicol over to get our friend here.
Another drink. What kind of drink would you like to get? The expensive kind, of course, right?
I kind of whisper to him, and I say, the cheapest you got, but make him think it's expensive.
Make him think it's expensive, huh?
Yeah, just like, put it in a nice glass.
Okay, where's my tip?
Look, man, I'm not made of money, so I don't really I'm just trying to impress him here. I say to him, how much do you want?
Just 1 silver.
Okay.
And promise never to use that weird aura inside here again.
All right, we'll do. We'll do. You'll never see it again.
And with that, he takes 1 silver and heads to the back. And a few minutes later, he comes out with a sparkling Chardonnay that he sets down to Byron. Thank you. Did you buy this for me?
Oh yes. Yeah, I thought you could. You look like you could use another.
I appreciate it. Sorry, I don't swing that way, but it was a very nice gesture. You should have checked my character sheet beforehand.
I glance at Hexy, like trying to nudge her to be like, "Come on, keep on talking here."
Don't worry about me. I'm just gonna put this key inconspicuously in my pocket.
I have 3 thievery.
I glance at Hexy and say, "Well, put your hands down his pants."
Hey, why don't you seduce him?
You did roll really high on diplomacy, and I do seem pretty amenable to the manager getting in trouble. You could even include me in on your plans if you wanted. Not that I know that you have any plans. Hexy. I do remember your name.
What plans are you talking about?
It's pretty obvious you guys are going to rob the bank, aren't you?
Would you be willing to help us?
Maybe. As long as you promise no civilians get hurt in this.
We won't hurt anybody. We're just looking for a payout.
Well, I'm okay if that dwarf hag gets hurt. Like, beat her up, rough her up, If you accidentally use lethal damage, well, that's not my problem. But, yeah, I can just leave this key here, just an accident, of course, and walk away. But you got to promise me that, no civilians are going to come to any harm. And this isn't going to get tracked back to me.
Where do we leave this
No, of
key
course not.
Whenever we're done?
Just get rid of it.
Get rid of it? No one's going to
Yeah.
question that you're missing a key?
No, I don't think they'll care too much. It'll be her head on the line. But it will get you inside, but you're going to need another key to actually get into the vault. That's going to probably be in her office.
Okay.
Do
we have a layout?
you know where? Yeah.
Do I know where her key is?
The layout. The layout of the
Oh.
office.
Yeah, so he's going to kind of give you a rough drawing. I didn't actually prepare a handout for this, but in the drawing, you can kind of tell the southeast room is the manager's room. The southeast, the furthest southeast room.
Okay.
And the
Kind of
vault
crude,
is
but
directly south.
I think I get it.
And where's the vault in relation to her office?
Right to the west of it. It's a big iron vault. You won't miss it. But there's always 2 robots inside, too. So you're going to have to deal with those, I'm sure.
Is there any way we can deactivate them? How does the manager get in there without activating?
Oh, they're recognized. They recognize her and I on sight. But any strangers, they're probably going to fight you.
Is
Try to
there
rope
any way
you.
our deceiving kit could look like him?
So you can change your appearance to like a different ancestry, different race, but you can't actually change it to a specific person.
Gotcha. Okay.
But I will give you a warning that those things are programmed to within 6 seconds, which is kind of ironic that that's the round of combat. They're going to give an alarm off, so if you do get into combat with them, you might want to focus fire, take one down quick.
Is there any security cards or like any way to shut it down prior?
No, they fired all the security guards. We got nothing but robots now.
Is there a way to shut the system down?
No, these are the new power clockwork robots. They perpetual energy.
That was just a myth.
It's no marvelous feat.
They have a cat and one piece of bread with butter on it.
Yep, it just keeps going and going. During the daytime, there's always 2 patrolling on the outside, so it'll take some time for them to get back in. But at night, they come back inside and they kind of go into low-powered mode.
I glance over at OD and kind of talk slowly, and I say, "What do you think we should do? Day or night?"
Night.
What about you, Hexy?
Night, because as long as we're quiet, they won't turn on.
And they're low powered as well.
And Barnabas comes stomping over in his heavy metal armor. But yeah, I'm just going to leave the key right here and adios.
I feel like we need to leave Barnabas behind if he's loud.
You know, leave me behind and take on an adventure balance for 4 people with only 3. Ooh, that's tough.
He says as he breaks the 4th wall.
Phoebe's going to come over and say, yeah, so you guys got the key then, huh? Well, it's up to you, but you could always, you might want to check the escape route too, you know, make sure there's no unforeseen consequences.
Oh, the junkyard, right?
Yeah, because you're going to be, there's a sewer in the junkyard you can run through. It'll lead you right back here. I'm sure if the alarms get tripped, though, the shield marshals are going to be on. You're going to need to find a way to lose them.
Can we take the sewer towards the junkyard now and kind of hide out?
Yeah, you can scout it out now. If you want.
What do you think, Odie?
Yeah.
You never know.
Well.
You never
Might
want
as
to
well
rob a
scout it out.
bank. Yeah, you never want to rob the bank and then find out the junkyard's full of stuff, you know? They call it the whaling junkyard on the account of that it's haunted, but
Well, why
I'm sure
is
that's...
this creepy gnome dwarf? I can't target her really, but why is she wanting the bank? Why does she have the job for this? Is she like a guild master thing, or is this
I'm the
a
local
setup?
fixer. I'm the local fixer.
Okay.
OD should roll like a local lore.
Yeah, you can go ahead. You have mercantile lore. If you want to roll me a recall knowledge, you can just roll me a mercantile lore.
What do I do for that?
No, under your skills, the hand, the proficiencies, you'll see lore skills, mercantile lore.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, you don't really know too much about her.
Yeah, my
But,
rolls have been shit today.
You do know that she does have a reputation as a fixer, and if she tells you this, it's probably good information. Oh yeah, before I go, let me. I have a bag of holding. You can hold a lot of weight in it, just one person. But who's gonna hold it? You're probably gonna have to stick the entire all the gold coins in it.
So you want the person with the highest strength?
Well, it's a bag of holding, so anyone can hold it.
Is there a weight limit? Like, does it like? Never mind.
I think the bag always weighs like, let's say, 2 pounds. No matter what.
Yeah, it always weighs 1, but you can fit up to 25 pounds in it. 25 bulk. Which one of you want it?
I think OD would be able to guard it quite well.
I agree.
All right, I'll hand it to OD. All right, well, time to make your decision. Do you want to rob the bank now, or wait till night, or check out that scrapyard first?
Let's check out the scrapyard.
Yeah, let's
All right.
check out the scrapyard.
Let's hear what Barnabas has to say about checking out the scrapyard.
Oh, Barnabas. He is going to roll a society check. See what he knows about. Oh, yeah, he knows that, well, guys, you know, they call it the Wailing Scrapyard because supposedly it's haunted. Not only is it haunted, but there's a gang of goblins that kind of roam it too, so we got to be careful. I believe they're called the Nail Gobbler tribe, but I could be wrong. And Barnabas... Oh, nope, you go ahead.
We have to take them out now. Like we can't just hope they're gone when we come barreling through with our loot.
No, I think we need to clear it out before we do our job.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what kind of weaponry they use? Because I have noticed a lot of people here have guns.
They might have some cobbled together guns. I wouldn't worry too much about it. Guns don't do that much damage unless they crit you. I don't know why I'm still talking with this accent for every character.
It's fantastic.
But yeah, so Barnabas picks up his war flail and kind of leads the way to the whaling scrapyard. It's getting a little bit darker now at night.
Did we go through the sewer to get here?
Yes, we made it through. No, actually, no, we came the other way. But yeah, we checked the route, make sure that we know. So we established the route that we're going to take as soon as we rob the bank. So that's all clear. But now we just have to. Hey, that's a really cool wind and lightning thing you do.
Oh yeah, it's a gift.
So yeah, before we even go ahead, we can all do. Oh, go ahead, Odie.
Do we know which direction the exit is, since we know the route of the fucking other place? The bank? Like where the sewer entrance is? Do we have a rough idea with that?
We think it's to the northeast of here. But this is the junkyard we're gonna have to go through to get through the sewers. If you guys want, you can do a blind perception check if you remember how to do that. Yeah, so Aang and Odie, you notice right away that this right here to the left, it's like a big pile of trash that's been kind of made up as a tower. Could easily be tipped over with not much effort. Possibly something you could even use later on when running away from the bank, to keep some people off your tail. Yeah.
Are we able to make a marker with like survival?
Yeah, you can give me a survival check.
That would be
Under
skill.
proficiencies. Yep. You can just make this one public. Yeah, between the two of you, you know the spot, you remember it, and Aang, you think just a good old blast, you'll just knock it right over. So something to keep in mind is if the shield marshals get on our tail.
Yeah, I don't think I'll forget this.
And
Yeah, 'cause I was wondering if we could make like pings or whatever for like later.
yeah, I can make a journal entry, but because this one's going to be such a short adventure, I'm not going to make one.
I just have goldfish memory, so.
There's an ominous crane looming about.
Gonna
Sort of around it.
stay clear of that.
Oops, sorry, I was moving your character.
So, you hear me say, what's our plan? Counter the goblins. Do we just hop on them immediately? Try to.
Well, Hexie seemed pretty diplomatic. Do we want her to maybe talk to them? Goblins aren't automatically evil.
It's true.
Yeah, I mean, they
We
are
could-
Yeah, I
junkyard workers. Good point.
We could also keep them just in case we get chased through, and they could ambush the guys for a cat.
But as you say that, and as Hexie moves forward, give me a nature or perception check. You can make this public.
Everybody?
Yep. Yeah, I'll make one on
Either
Barnabas.
one?
Yeah, either perception or nature. Oh, yeah. Us three, we don't hear anything, but Hexie, you hear it right away. It's the sound of bugs, and it's a lot of bugs,
Ugh.
and they come swarming, and
Okay.
yeah, they don't look too happy. as you guys get to fight your first ever swarm. All right. So I think Aang is up first. As this cockroach swarm comes buzzing.
I am. So far away. Oh.
No. So you had it right there. If you hold control and just left click and pull it out, you'll see you're 35 feet away. I think you made a. Oh no, you're good. Yep. Yeah.
So. I have in the middle of my screen it says reload application or log out. How to get rid of that?
Can I see it real fast? Can you stream it? Let's see what it says. Reload app. Oh, hit escape.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all you had to do. Close out your stream.
So if I just want to attack him, I don't know how to attack him. Is it?
Hit T, and then you can do an elemental blast at range. So that would be the second row. You can do that at 60 feet. So do you want to do it as a 2-action blast or like a 1-action blast?
Okay. I want to do a 2-action blast.
Okay, and then so you just hit the 2-action blast +7.
On the bottom or the top?
On the bottom, because the bottom row is your ranged attacks.
All right. I pull out my fist and launch a elemental blast right at him.
Yeah, and you hit him. And remember, as part of that action, you can move 10 feet if you'd like. But
yeah, I'll kind of scoot over. I kind of just swiftly glide, and then I can still move again.
Yeah, you have 1 action left.
I'll
So you can do a 1-action blast, but that'll be at map.
Map 3, -3.
No, it would be the second map,
okay.
-5.
Right, and
but you have to change the blast to 1 action.
Okay. All right, I make a map blast right after scoot.
And it goes wide as it just flies over its head. So now the swarm. Yeah, you guys never actually fought a swarm. It can't move very far, so it's going to spend 1 action to move. And a swarm is just going to get right on top of you.
Oh no!
So I am going to use my second action as swarming bites. So do you see that DC 18 basic reflex save, Hexy?
Mm-hmm.
You have to click that and make that save, and that determines how much damage you're going to take. Failure, so you're going to take the full damage of this.
Oh no. Oh, thank God.
So you will take 1 damage. I'll click that for you. And then with its last action, this thing is going to move another 20 feet and end its turn. Because now it's your turn, Hexy.
Okay. You don't think so?
No, he's on
Swarms have to be on top of you to hurt you, really. Oh, I think you're targeting Barnabas, Hexy, but you can target.
There.
Okay, I'll
Think
put
you
the
got
swarm.
it?
Yep.
I'm just gonna do my old faithful needle darts. I hit attack first, right?
Yep. You have to roll the attack on it.
Oh.
Ooh, it goes wide. It misses.
Dang it.
You do have a crossbow on you too, so that would be under your action tab. I already loaded it, but when you attack with it, it's going to be at map -5.
So I hit -5.
Hmm. Ooh. And unfortunately, that will be your 3 actions.
Mm-hmm. I was useless.
You
It
were
happens sometimes. Barnabas, he is going to use. He planned ahead, and he's going to use an anti-swarm spell that he knows. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't do that.
I was like, geez,
Metagamer. He's a metagamer.
showing us up.
I am going to stride over here to create a flank with Odie as my first action. And then I'm going to swing on it and miss.
Ooh.
Then I'm going to map attack and crit.
Dude.
Oh.
14 damage, but oh yeah, so this one doesn't have it. And that is the end of my turn. Some swarms are immune to critical hits. This one's not.
Oh, interesting.
So now it is Odie's turn.
I'm going to Fury.
Yeah, you can do your rage.
Oh, there it is, right? Rage. And I am going to... He's targeted, right?
I don't. Let me see. Yep, you haven't targeted. Nope. Now you're targeting Aang.
Oh, damn it.
So another way you can do it is you see on the very top, the combat carousel.
Yeah.
You can target it from there too, if the tokens are ever stacked on each other. Ooh,
Oh, okay.
I think you went over in combat. Let me go back to your turn. There you go. But yeah, you can hit T on him up there and target him.
Okay. As long as I'm good this time. Okay, so I am going to do... it's +7, right?
Yep, the +7.
Strike.
Yep, just always remember it goes from left to right for your map attacks. Yeah, it's a solid hit.
Nice.
And then damage.
Yep. And he will take that damage.
Wow.
He actually only took 1 damage from that because he reduces. They reduce all physical damage because it's a swarm. You know, you're trying to slash at a swarm, but he only had 1 health left. So yeah, the cockroach swarm dies. And, we survived. We survived the cockroach encounter.
Would,
Whoa.
as a question, could I athletics check like a wild swing? Like,
No. Basically, because you have an axe, you know, you're trying to slash at it, and because it's a swarm, it doesn't really. It's not very effective. So like, there's no like one weapon that's effective versus anything, but you do have an unarmed attack, which would be like a kick or something, you know. So you could use bludgeoning damage.
okay. I can't like
Yeah.
turn it sideways and get a little bit more surface area.
No, unfortunately not. But there are weapons that are like that though, that we can like pick.
What did my aura do? That he was inside of my aura, but it didn't fuck him up like a hurricane.
You have to have like a stand. It's like stuff you're gonna get later on. Your aura just always has to be on to use your abilities.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the party notices that there's a lot of oil and goop.
I was gonna say, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, this is definitely a problem.
We roll. Got to roll to see something here.
Yeah, you can roll blind perception checks. I'll roll one as Barnabas. I'd say perception or nature. Odie, you think you see a horse swimming at the very bottom of it?
What?
Horse?
So it's
Yeah.
deep.
Are you
But
sure?
Hexy,
Odie? Okay.
Hexy, you know there's no horse swimming in it. Odie must have just really rolled poorly. But you do see something kind of swimming in it. And you also kind of notice that it looks like there's a drain, but it's like all clogged up.
Do you think that's the entrance to the sewer?
Use your needles or whatever to destroy it, or your magic, ranged. blast it away.
Oh, the scoop is looking pretty thick though.
Or can't they do it from range, or is it too far?
I don't know if it's gonna go through this thick goop.
Goop is thick. We need
Oh,
we
it's
need
at
to
the
grease
bottom.
Up. We need to
Okay.
grease up OD.
Yeah, I don't know if we want to swim in it either.
Well, we can go the other way. There's a camp over there.
Yeah, we can always go the other way.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to get into that. I don't want to fall in. If we get snatched by something on the
I have breathe fire.
Ooh,
I'm
I don't
backing
know.
out.
Yeah,
do you wanna combust it?
I'm backing out.
Is it grease?
Well, what if it burns the whole thing down? What if it just stays on fire? Like a tire fire.
Let's go see if there's another way first.
I mean, we might attract. Who knows what we're going to attract with a massive bonfire?
I agree.
Well, there's one up ahead anyways.
This is a small camp.
And as you come up, a couple goblins say, "Hey, who are you? Hey, I see you.
Through.
I see you with the aura backing off because you're scared."
Just,
I can diplomacy roll.
Yeah, we're not that hostile right now. I guess I'll give it to you.
Okay.
flipped over.
I roll when it matters.
So what are you doing here? Come in. We take you to our boss.
Oh, I don't know about a boss, but we'll come in.
Yeah, he's Lord Glass. He's probably gonna want to speak to you.
But no, we don't want to speak to anybody.
And-
we just I think we should. You
They
hear
got a
me
roast
stumbling,
going.
and
They got a roast going, and you look
Yeah.
hungry.
Yeah, come eat the roast as we flank you from all sides.
You hear me stumbling over my words, and you hear something about a bank and money.
And you see this venerable old goblin kind of walk up
Wow,
to you.
he's cool.
Bobby,
What brings you to the camp?
We're just explorers.
Explorers, huh? What are you
Yeah.
exploring?
we're just after luxury.
Luxury.
Luxury, yeah, luxury. You hear me stammer. Aang is nervous. Gets nervous.
I don't know if I can believe you. How about you roll me deception?
There's nothing deceiving about this. I deceptively.
You rolled high, but unfortunately you didn't beat my will DC.
Bullshit.
You
Why did you
didn't
tell me to do that?
for fun. Why didn't you have your charisma person do it? Not my fault.
You
As
fucking
the-
told me.
As the goblins kind of encircle you. So you're gonna tell me the truth?
Hexy, do you want to tell him who we talked to earlier? You hear me say, shout out of desperation.
I don't remember the barkeep's name,
Ah,
but she told us to come down here
come down here for what?
just to explore.
To explore a haunted scrapyard? I don't believe that. Your friend already tried lying to me.
We are exploring, but it's for like a reason, I guess.
What's the reason?
Her kid's sick,
Sick, huh?
and there's apparently a herb that grows here.
You trained in deception? You think you can roll a nat 20? Otherwise, I ain't buying it.
No. I feel awkward.
Can I roll the deception for him?
You can try, but you're going to get a penalty because I already caught your buddy lying.
Hexy, I don't know. I feel like
We're screwed anyway, so I might as well
spill the beans.
Won't
I
we
might as well try.
see if we can let him in for a cut?
Swing at him, Hexy. Swing at him. You hear me?
No, I'm gonna deception.
Whisper under my wind breath.
You should know.
Oh, dang it.
Hexy, you're the least
Yeah.
deceptive person.
And these goblin warriors, they actually draw their weapons.
Yeah,
It's
we're
about to
fighting.
get bad. But Lord Glass, he's kind of... You guys can give me a blind perception check here. Odie, you can tell there's something about Lord Glass that is very important to him, and it may solve this whole conflict right here. He wants that horse that's swimming at the bottom of the bottom of that thing. And
So it
this is
was
what
a
you rolled.
horse.
That's what you rolled.
Does he know how we can get to it?
He's kind of anxious about something, and Hexy and yeah, just you, Hexy. You kind of get the vibe that maybe he wants something from you. Doesn't need to turn violent yet.
Okay, what does he want?
You can ask him.
Yep. How do I ask him?
Yeah, maybe you can help us. You said you're adventurers, right? Just exploring. Well,
Yes, we can help you.
you noticed the big oil spill, right?
Yes, we did.
We clogged that up because well,
Is there poop?
no, there's a gang of gnolls. They're even worse than goblins, and they raid us at times. So we made the goop there to keep them out. But unfortunately, one of my favorite goblins in our tribe, her name is Monsi. She's a tinkerer. She got stuck on the other side, and I don't know if she's okay. But you can use that crane if you know how to operate it. You can scoop up all that stuff blocking the drain and head over there and find her, and maybe beat up those gnolls for us. We'll call it even.
Okay, we can do that.
I mean,
Can we roll a bargain?
That would be like a diplomacy check. And what would you like to bargain with them?
Extra help, because since the exit's over here from the sewers, we don't know how far the guys are going to chase us back.
What kind of extra help would you like?
So anybody that's not like backup, basically.
look,
Like
Protection.
I have an idea.
Yeah,
I know what he's trying to
protection.
say. Look, we're about to be chased through this area, through this junkyard. And we just need you guys to look out for it. Kind of maybe slow them down.
And Lord Glass is going to kind of laugh and say, yeah, why don't you just say that from the start instead of rolling 2 bad deception checks?
We didn't know if we could trust you.
Well, I don't know if I can trust you yet, but if you can go find Monsi for me and beat up those gnolls, yeah, we can do that.
Okay,
All right, let's go get that.
we'll see you in a bit.
Yeah, we'll go get that. Hey, do you know how to operate a crane?
No, we don't really know how to operate it.
Take a rock.
You gotta go back, Crane.
So, which of us is the smartest here knows how to operate a heavy equipment?
What skill would that be? Crafting?
Yeah, I would say it would be crafting.
I'm
I'm
gonna
at a
say it's
0.
probably Barnabas.
Oh, Barnabas is a champion. He does have a little bit of crafting, and yeah, he'll. You want him to go up there and check it out?
He's the only one I see who actually has it, so yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna sheath his weapon, and he's gonna fall down. He's gonna fall prone. 'Cause he can't climb this thing.
I rolled a 16 on crafting there. Oh, you rolled athletic.
Yeah, you have to climb up there. It's 20 feet up.
Should we all just roll and see who can get up there?
Yeah, I grab the equipment.
Oh, again, it's not too hard. You can get up there. You're 20 feet up.
Yeah, I'm.
Oh,
I'm not
Hexy,
that
you
out of
fall.
I do.
You fall prone. I'm gonna move you over here too, Hexy. So you fall prone. Yeah, and yeah, you begin to operate the crane. So what would you like to do? You like to use it to scoop up those rags at the bottom?
Yeah, yeah. I want to. Because the rags are clogging it, right?
Yeah, the rags, and then also you notice that there is a giant metal block also blocking it. But yeah, rags first would probably be the most sensible thing.
Right.
Get that drain going. All right.
Well,
So
how do you know that the shit's not caustic? What if it destroys the crane when you do that first? And maybe it's the block. If we pour the block out, whatever's on the other side, since there's knolls, kaboom.
Looks
Is
like
that
normal.
a thing?
Judging by the state of that lid, I would think that the It's not acid that we're looking.
Okay, well then can we pull it and then it drain out to the other side?
It probably won't really move. This is kind of like a little, almost like a bowl indentation in the ground.
Okay.
It's really the drain that's holding it up.
I
There was
like,
some good thinking, though.
you hear me like kind of smack brain, and it starts buzzing and whirring, and I start operating the foot pedals, and
Do you say anything cool while you're doing it?
watch this. You hear me say confidently. All right, can I make a roll check to like sound?
Yeah, you can roll us diplomacy or intimidate.
I'll do it. I'll try to sound intimidating.
This is you inside of it right now. Yeah, none of us are really that impressed. Barnabas isn't impressed.
If I had a cigarette, you hear me yell. I'd look so
Hexy's
much
not
cooler.
impressed. But yeah, actually, none of us are impressed. You had to roll 16 or higher. No joke.
Dude, it was the lack of cigarette that did it.
But as you're moving it, the whole pool drains out. But the thing that Hexy saw swimming around,
It's the horse, I declare.
yeah, is it immediately starts moving. And unfortunately, we're going to enter into combat while Gin's not in the best position.
I'm still prone, aren't I?
No, because that was like exploration mode. Like you just fell prone, you just stand right back up. You don't really count actions for that. So we're going right back into combat against the Rustoos. Just need Odie.
Oh, I thought I rolled.
Let me see. Okay, so now we begin. The Rust Ooze. Ooh, you can tell right away that this thing is slow. As it kind of just plods forward, spending one action to move. And then spending another action to move. Its last action, it reaches out one of its gross pseudopods trying to hit Barnabas.
Oh, not Barnabas.
Oh, as it hits him. Ooh, Barnabas takes 6 damage and screams. And fortunately for Barnabas, he has to make a DC 14 check for being hit. But he succeeds, so it's okay. So now, nothing. He succeeded.
What would have happened if he failed?
You should come down into melee range and find out. Is it's Hexy's turn.
Okay.
Ooh, you're gonna electric arc me, huh?
Yeah.
So for this one, I make the reflex saving throw,
Okay.
and I fail. So roll me the damage. I'm gonna take all of it. Ooh, you zap it, and you notice that it takes a lot more damage than the 6, as the electricity courses all throughout its body.
I figured. Sweet.
Then you still have one more action. You do have to spend an action to reload the crossbow, but because we exited combat, we can always say that you reloaded it during, the in-between.
Okay.
There is
So
there is a macro on your bar. It should be like a reload macro. Yep.
I have to. Oh no, it's here.
Yeah, if you just press that, and then it'll reload it for you to do another strike. I think I put it on your bar.
Oh, I see. You're here.
Yeah, normally so like the next time you go to shoot, you're gonna have to spend an action and comment to reload. And the cool thing is, because you threw a save spell at me, that doesn't count as an attack. So like you don't take any penalty on this attack. It's like you're making your first attack of the round.
Oh, so it's just a normal strike?
Yep, strike plus 6.
Okay.
Ooh, nice, you hit it. as the oh, actually, you know what? Yeah, because the bolt would be metal. He would actually only take 1 damage because this thing doesn't know how to do that. He has a resistance to metal.
I figured, yeah.
5, yeah.
It makes sense.
I just didn't know how to do it with the bolt. But yeah, it's a good thing to find out for the team. It is Barnabas's turn. And Barnabas, he has his big war flail with the trip trait. So he is going to attempt to trip it. Yeah, he puts this thing prone. And then I am going to make a map attack on it because that trip was an attack. Yeah, I'm going to hit it. And unfortunately, I want to make sure that this... Nope, doesn't know to do that. So that's -5. It's going to take 8 damage. And unfortunately, it's going to use a reaction on me. It is going to corrode my metal weapon. So my metal weapon will take 4 damage. And Barnabas realizes this. He doesn't want to lose his flail. He is going to stride back to the group. And now it is Odie's turn.
Where do you see durability then?
So that's like something I have to track myself. Usually items have about like 20 HP. A good metal item. Just so you know, too, a creature can only have 1 reaction a turn. So Barnabas burned this thing's reaction already. So
By tripping it.
No, by it doing its corrode weapon.
Oh.
Yeah. So if you hit it, OD, it can't use corrode weapon on you. It uses its reaction for the turn.
Okay. I guess are there enchants? Because I know like Hex is a sorcerer and Earthog's like a shaman basically. You know how they do like Wind Fury and stuff like that. Is that like an actual spell they have to get?
Yeah, they're actually there's like conductive weapon, runic. So Hexy has it in our beginner box game. She has runic weapon.
And she can like enchant like Saint Me per se.
Yeah, but the thing is too, like you can't really it only lasts for a minute, so like it basically lasts for 1 combat. Okay. So it's
cool.
something good for like boss battles.
Yeah, I was wondering because you said like this one it took more damage with the electricity or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then my other question is, can I sudden charge away?
So unfortunately,
or do I have to target it like WoW?
I don't think you can't because unfortunately, well, you could, but there's really no point because sudden charge is just 2 movement actions at that point. You could just stride twice. You know what I mean?
Okay.
The benefit of sudden charge is 2 movement actions plus an attack action. It's combining all 3 into 2. So if you just want to go the other way, I would just stride twice.
Like
and you did notice this
attack,
well,
go back. Yeah, because he moves slow, right?
Yeah, he's slow, and plus he's prone. He's gonna have to stand up.
But he can only move 20 feet.
And I want him to rage as well. Because if I do take whatever kind of hit that fucking Barnabas took, so I'll just rage.
Yep, so that's 1 action.
Sudden charge him.
Oh, yeah. So you would actually probably be like, ugh. Where'd he go? I think you ended up on his token. Yep, there you go.
Oh. And then it's strike +7, right?
Yep. And then, let's see, you rolled 10 plus the 6 from the rage. Unfortunately, because you're using a metal axe, will only take 11 damage. It is now Aang's turn. Aang, you're 20 feet up, but, you know, you're also have a 60-foot range on your attack. Or you can weapon infuse it for even longer.
I got a question, though. I had to jump up here, so...
Mm-hmm.
I'm not exactly 20 or like 20 feet away, right? Because I'm 20 feet plus an action.
We'll just Pythagorean theorem it, because you're 15 feet away horizontally and then 20 feet up. I mean, you can hit it with a blast from here, no problem.
Do it.
And you know that it's weak to electric thanks to Hexy.
Yeah, true. So, no, character sheet. Elemental blast, bottom one. How do I choose electric?
You should already have it selected.
Okay.
See how it's black? Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, you critically hit it, so go ahead and roll the critical damage. And you crit it on an 18 because it is prone on the ground and flat-footed.
Oh, you wrecked him.
Takes 25 damage, but it's
Nice.
it's still going.
What the?
Oh,
fuck?
wow.
What the?
You can move as
Damn.
part of that, but I would say that that's all difficult terrain that you can't really step into or start going down. You're gonna need an athletics check to get back down in combat. You can always do a one-action blast at map 5 now.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Yeah, I don't think you need to get down.
The duality of rules.
Oh, dude. I zapped myself. Oh.
So yeah, this thing, it knows it's being electrified and it is mad. It will spend the first action to stand up. The second action, it can't reach Aang, but it knows it can get this one. It's going to slide over 15 feet.
Oh,
And then
no.
the pseudopod comes out, Hexy.
The pseudopod? What does that mean?
Oh no.
Oh,
It crits
no.
you. But Barnabas is going to try to help you out. Barnabas, before you take that damage, Hexy,
Yeah.
Barnabas is going to use his liberating step on you. So that applies my champion's resistance to you. So it will reduce the damage by 3, which isn't a lot, but you also get to step as part of this, so you can step away after this.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
So unfortunately, it's going to knock you out either way, though. And unfortunately, you're going to go to dying too. So that was a crit.
Oh.
Hexy! Oh! You hear me yell.
Yeah, sorry about that, Hexy.
It's all good.
And you will actually, in the encounter list, you jump up in front of it. So unfortunately, you won't get to act next. But this is so that way, if we do raise you, the monster just can't knock you down right away next turn.
Okay.
So it is going to go to Barnabas. And Barnabas is going to reach down. And because he's a champion, he's going to lay on hands on you. And that will restore you back to life. You're
Thanks,
still
Barnabas.
prone. You're still all prone on the ground, but no worse for wear. And then with my next 2 actions, I will attempt to attack it again, even though I know it's going to corrode. Sorry, I have to manually do these.
And you said I didn't take damage because Barnabas took it initially, right?
Yep, and same thing here. This thing's going to corrode Barnabas's weapon. So I just got to keep track of that. So that is 9 damage to his weapon so far. And then Barnabas, normally he wouldn't do this, but no, Odie can just flank anyway. Barnabas is just going to map attack it. As this thing will take 8 damage, and it's still going as we go to OD next.
Flank would be like.
It'd be either right
This
here,
one right here.
or right here. Yeah, you basically just got to draw a line.
Is there a better one?
Nope, it's the same bonus either way. Hexy's conscious now, so she can flank. If she was unconscious, it wouldn't count.
Okay, so that movement was 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then, do I do +2 then?
No, it's automatically added. You're doing the +7.
Okay.
And so right here, you rolled a 15, but because it's flanked, you subtract its AC by 2. You actually crit because you rolled over 10 on its AC. So like D&D, like Baldur's Gate 3, you have to roll a 20 to crit, and this as long as you're 10 over. I think you. Oh no, you rolled. Ooh, that was a pretty bad crit roll. You rolled a 2, but that's still not too bad.
16 damage though, right?
Yeah, but he rolled a 2 on his die. And yeah, you kill it, OD. This thing just kind of squirms and dies.
I gotta rejoin. Something just like it crashed basically.
And yeah, Barnabas will feed Hexy another potion too.
Thanks, Barnabas.
My rolls in
You, like,
Baldur's
forced it
Gate
into
3 have
Hexy's
been dog shit.
Yeah. No, the one thing I like about this system is like you rolled a 15 there, but because we were flanking, it turned it into a crit.
It knows.
And Hexy, I assume you're going to stand up. And
Yeah.
well, Aang's working on that crane to move the giant metal box. Barnabas is going to refocus and do a prayer to his god to get back a focus point.
I have a question.
Yep.
An ability called Air Cushion.
Yeah.
Can I just jump and for that and never have to do?
You could if you want.
I didn't know during combat. I didn't know if I could have done.
You would have to spend the action to jump, and then you had to spend your reaction to do that. So it might not be, yeah. But yeah, you can get down that way if you want, just to look cool. But I would move that
Yeah, I'm
the
going
big
to.
crane first.
It was just a combat question, really. All right, so
Yeah.
I start working on the crane again, and I pick up the big metal piece by the handle, and
Yeah, and
am I covering the hole with it?
No, you're just gonna move it over, and I'd say your crafting check from earlier applies. So you just boom, move it over.
And I moved.
Boom! You hear it in a cloud of like dirty dust goes in the air.
Barnabas is going to cast lay hands on himself now. Get himself back, topped off. And then, Hexy, are you okay? You'll be fine. Just stay in the back. That was Barnabas saying that, not me.
Can't I do treat wounds on myself?
Oh, that's right. Yes, you can do that because you do have medicine. So, yeah, if you want to highlight yourself, target yourself, and that takes 10 minutes, but I was 10 minutes refocusing. So, I just want to stop everybody from moving forward. If you go to your basic action macros, you can do the treat wounds. And then you probably want to go for the DC 15 since we're low level.
Okay.
Just don't crit fail it, or else you hurt yourself. Yep, and then you heal by 9.
Sweet. I'm all healthy now.
Yeah, unfortunately, you'll be immune to it for an hour.
Okay. So the rest of the night I can't heal.
No, I'm sure we can always just hang around here for like an hour in game time.
Oh.
Real life?
No.
Let's do that then before we go. Then we're good to go.
No, I think we're all fully healed.
We're good.
I jump off the crane, and then I cast Air Cushion. Look cool.
But the entire group was looking the other way, and they all missed it.
I did miss it.
You feel a gust of wind. Hexy is rough.
I think he's farting. Get away
We're
from
looking
him.
for somebody now, right?
Yeah, you recall that Lord Glass wants to look for Mansi. And I should have these tokens showing.
I think there's food. I smell something wafting.
There's a goblin down here.
And fortunately, as soon as we come close, these things get... Ooh, I forgot to end that encounter earlier. She tells you to stay back, but I think we moved a little too close.
Back here.
Nope. And yeah, we're gonna... These things get a little... I'm gonna move you back up, OD.
Oh, okay. Move
Get
me
up
too,
too.
'cause I moved up. I thought she was pushing us away.
Oh,
Or
we're
something.
fighting these guys?
Yeah, unfortunately, they're a little hyperactive. And Monty says, "Oh no, I think their self-defense protocol activated." As Hexy, you start us off. Now, Hexy, if you want to see something cool,
My electric arc?
yeah, you can do it on 2 targets. So if you hit T on one of them and then shift T on the other, you'll target both. I think it'll do an animation too. If you have them both targeted, it'll shoot the little electric at them. Yeah, let me make the reflex saving throws for them. They're pretty reflexive though. So that one succeeded. That one failed. So they're both going to take damage. So if you want to roll me damage, is you shoot out your electricity.
Oh, fuck yeah.
This one takes half. Fortunately, takes a little bit more than half because it is weak to electricity. As this one takes 7.
Nice.
Incredibly solid turn. As this one starts freaking out, and it's going to aim at Odie. It's going to use its... I forgot to load it up. As it's going to use its crossbow launcher on him. Missing. Instead of reloading, it's going to run up to him. It's going to try to make a leg attack on him. Missing that as well. Barnabas, seeing the situation, he probably figures Odie has that one. Barnabas is going to come over here, and then because he's a gnoll with the crunch feet to where he can grapple with his jaws, he's going to attempt to grapple this one in his mouth to keep it from moving. Wish him luck. Yeah, he grabs it, so that also flat-foots it as well. And then he will try to make a map attack on it. Unfortunately missing, as it is Odie's turn.
I'm gonna rage and smash him. No,
This thing laughs at you.
One more, right?
Yeah, that's a lot of ones.
2?
You can hero point that. You do have 1 hero point for the night, so if you want to right-click that and re-roll using a hero point.
Oh, it's okay. I'll save it. That would be the +2 then, eh?
Yep, you'd be doing the +2, the map at -5 attack. The duality of rolls. Then you can go ahead and roll the critical damage and hopefully blow this thing up. Max damage. That's your maximum amount of damage you could do as this thing just gets completely deleted.
Nice.
You watches.
Yeah, gizmos start flying out.
Gizmos.
Now it is Aang's turn, and Barnabas does have this one flat-footed for you.
Okay.
So you better crit it.
All right. So I look at him and pull my avatar staff out, and I launch a wind bolt.
Why didn't you do electric?
Well, I'm like wind.
Well, it's either electric or slashing. So I think you default to electric, yeah.
Ooh.
And you you critically hit on a 19 because it is flat-footed, and you thank Barnabas a lot for showing you this teamwork trick.
Barney.
Oh, that was crit. Yeah, that thing dies from the weakness damage.
I hold it and just exploded again. Gizmos and
Yeah, and Monzi thanks you. Oh, thank you. I think it thought I was its mom, and it wouldn't let me go. Did you, how'd you get over?
I did a little bit of crane work. You hear me say, like, charismatic. Make a charismatic check or something.
Yeah, make me a diplomacy check.
Okay.
No. Nope. There's no, like, just blank charisma roll in this.
Okay.
Plus your charisma is a 0 anyway. Oh yeah, I did hear some lumbering oaf operate that crane earlier. It was screeching awfully loud.
It's my first time. What can I say?
Yeah, I could tell. I did have an award to give you, but that roll was so bad. I think I'm just gonna keep it to myself.
Hexy, I nudge. Help me out. I like push from behind.
We were just looking for you.
Oh yeah, did Lord Glass send you?
Yes, he did.
Oh, nice. Well, if the way's clear, I'm gonna head back then. I'll let him know that the dog, the green guy, the little halfling, and the guy who can't fit in his shirt helped me. Sound good?
Yeah, I don't know who you're talking about.
Should we go back with her and make sure she gets there safe and make sure he's gonna, hold his end of the bargain?
You can, but you're a pretty trustworthy person, so it's your call. And plus, look at these eyes. Do you think I'd lie to you? Ignore the snot coming out of my nose.
Oh, she's kind of cute, actually.
He's actually.
Oh, that reminds me.
That's good.
Be careful up north, because that's where the ghost is. The crashed airship.
Crashed airship?
Yeah, what crashed airship?
Oh, you'll see it. It's a big airship that crashed. And I think the pilot still haunts this place. We don't go near it, but the gnolls, they'll come through every once in a while and attack us. But yeah, beware.
I start chuckling, sort of. About
Is there like a
ghost
urban myth behind it?
Oh yeah, I can tell you all about it if you want.
Please do.
Oh, okay. Well, if you really want to know, it was called the Harpy's Kiss, and it was a ruined vessel piloted by one named Farah Winslow. And unfortunately, Winslow really loved that ship, and her psychic energy instilled in it became corrupted, and it eventually transformed into a haunt. So the machine spirit of her still haunts the place. Is that enough information for you?
kind of too much.
Well, you asked. You're probably going to wish you had engineering lore to get past it, but yeah, you didn't hear that from me.
Yeah, I don't really believe in this. I don't know. I think it's just the gnolls making.
Could be, but I've seen the ghost myself. So yeah, I'm going to start heading back over. You can come with me if you want. It's your call.
I think your word's good for it. I shout out.
Okay.
I say we go with her, just in case. What if something else comes out? Place is haunted after all.
Roll my eyes.
I'm just going to speed it up a little bit. We're going to as we go flying by. Ah, Manzi, you made it back with these adventurers. And Manzi just kind of runs up to him and gives him a hug. This is my daughter. I'm sure she told you about the haunt. It's probably be the first haunt you've ever experienced. It's going to suck. It's not like a normal fight.
Is there anything we need to know?
Yeah, it's not like a normal fight. You can go ahead and attack it, but it has super high resistances to everything.
Is there a way to just sneak over, sneak around? Like, can we kind of? You're
gonna have to make it through that airship. Yeah, you'll see it. Don't worry. It's a big airship. Crashed here a long time ago. But yeah, we're gonna honor our word. We see any shield marshals chasing you, we'll hide in the junk and blow darts at them. Lord Glass just kind of nods his hat at you.
Is there like getting back to like the urban myth thing? Like, 'cause sometimes they say like a weakness or some shit like that. Is there any known way to cure the haunted place?
Roll me a society check. Blind society check. So what you do is, when you click society, if you hold control down when you click it, it'll just automatically come up as a private GM roll.
It's saying no active encounter.
No, you're doing it in the initiative. You had to go into your proficiencies and do this.
Like my actual character sheet?
Yep. And anyone can do that. See if they know anything about this. I would say a blind society or a blind religion. And Barnabas is going to try giving it a religion roll. Barnabas doesn't know anything. Aang doesn't know anything.
I forgot you said blind.
Oh, no, you're fine. Odie. Yeah, you know a little bit about haunts. You know that just the spiritual nature of it, probably going to have to use some religion actions to either dispel it or based just on what Monzi told you about this being a spirit related to this airship, either a crafting or engineering lore check will probably dispel it. You could always just try attacking it, but then again, these things have super high resistances, and it might take a while.
There's only one person with crafting, so we have to look at Barnabas.
And Barnabas kind of shrugs his shoulders, says, "Don't look at me."
I don't know, guys.
Yeah, did we want to move up his... I'll move us back to where we were in Monzi's camp.
What does my
Yeah.
ghost sound thing do?
I have.
Your ghost sound, I think it just makes ghost sounds, so
Woo!
yeah, could be helpful for luring things away from something within 30 feet.
Can we use a stealth check and like?
Okay, so yeah, we can do that. So everyone will have to make a blind stealth roll. That would be a private GM roll.
What have I done? Still.
Yeah, we begin to move up pretty quietly as a group. But unfortunately, there is this massive airship just blocking the way.
It looks more like a boat. Not an
You
airship.
you can see the air propeller.
Mm,
But
the wings must have blown off.
fortunately, as we're walking up, though, Odie, I'm gonna reveal your role. You trip on something. You make far too much noise.
Oh no.
Not that this ghost, you could actually stealth past the ghost, but the captain of it, he kind of appears, comes down.
Beat ghost.
Unfortunately, we're gonna go right into it. Hazards. This is a hazard, not like an actual fight. They suck. So unfortunately, this thing actually has a routine. So this is a reaction it did just for us coming close and failing that stealth check. It's going to belch smoke at us without actually using any of its actions. This is just part of its routine. So it is going to do a nasty 30-foot cone, and everyone will have to make that fortitude save. See right there where it says DC 20 fortitude? Click that and it'll make the roll for you. This might be one you might want a hero point on, but also your hero point can make things worse.
Yeah, I'm good.
So it is a 20 DC to fail. So yeah, again, you actually do succeed. So you will take this damage again. You'll take 4. And you will be sickened 1. Hexy, you too, you will take 4 damage and be sickened 1. Odie, what did you roll? Odie, you and I, we failed it. So we're actually going to take 2d6 poison. Which sucks.
I have a big AoE heal, guys. Don't worry.
We're going to be sickened too.
Ooh.
And fortunately, because that's its routine, that is its entire turn for right now. As we go to Aang. Now, you can try to make a crafting check. I will say that you need to get close to it to do it, and it'll be 2 actions to kind of do like a crafting check to... you'll actually have to get to right here near the cockpit of the airship and kind of show that you do know how to operate it. And that might please this lonely machine spirit. Otherwise, you could attack it, but might be tough.
So I've noticed that I've got some minus.
Because you're sickened.
I got a -1 penalty. I'd imagine I need to roll quite good.
Mm-hmm.
So,
there is another action you can take. You can retch, which is basically just trying to like throw up to get rid of the sickness, and that costs an action, but you make a fortitude save.
So, I think I will do that. I think I'll move for 1 action. Retch and then crafting, and that's my turn.
Unfortunately, it's going to take 2 actions to do the crafting, and I don't think you have enough movement speed to get there. It'll take about 35 feet.
All right. Well, I'm gonna.
You can certainly try. And laughs and says,
Use a double blast.
do you have it targeted?
Okay, so the yellow I saw. Yeah, I did.
Just roll me attack one more time while you have it. We'll still count that 15.
Just roll damage then.
No, roll an attack again.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, your attack goes right through it. It has object immunities. It is a total haunt.
Object. This is elemental air.
This is object immunities. Haunts suck. It's like one of the good things for having like a rogue or like a skill monkey in the party. Yeah, so you have 1 action left. You can begin moving. You might want to get closer to try to pass that check.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and wait. Because I did that, don't I get a movement bonus action?
Yep. You get a 10 movement. Yep, you get to move 10.
Okay, so I use 10 movement as my bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
And
you can move up to 25 feet. Nope, because you already moved 10. Let go of it, and then just do and that now do it. Oh, that's weird. It's still counting that. 10. We'll just know you can go up to 35.
5. Okay. So just now.
Yep. Yeah, and get in place for the next turn.
I end my turn.
Yep. And Barnabas will also stride and get close, and then he will try to use 2 actions. It always costs 2 to try to do a crafting check. Oh no, as nothing happens. And Barnabas gets a little tired. He doesn't know if he can do it again next turn. It's Odie's turn.
I guess I'll go just to help block off. And I don't know what else. I don't have crafting or anything, so. Can I have
I'm
my
sorry.
turn?
Yeah, I'm sorry. This thing doesn't have object immunity. It does have 20 AC though, so yeah, you can swing on it if you want. It just for some reason it didn't show up in the stat block. But yeah, you can hit it. It does have. But I will say that basically it's it's going to reduce all your damage down to like nothing.
Even
Yeah.
if you don't have crafting, you could still technically roll, right? Like
Yeah,
there's
you can
no
do.
negative.
Yeah, you can do. Just try to do a Hail
Am I
Mary.
close enough, or
No, you probably have to get a little bit closer. This one is an untrained hazard, so you don't have to be trained. So yeah, you can move a little bit closer.
like here, and
Yep.
then crafting?
Yeah, I'll let you do it from right there. No, unfortunately, nothing. Have to be an
That's,
18. Yep, that'd be your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Hexy, you can do a religion check. It would be 2 actions to do it, so you can only do it like once a turn.
Is this
Or
dude gonna spew on us again, though?
he probably will. Yeah, he's probably gonna start making attacks. We can always run away too. That's always an option.
I guess nobody's like close to death minus me.
Thought we could sneak.
Oh yeah, I'll do a religion check. Why am I doing the religion check though?
It's to try to disable the haunt, but like you just using religion basically just to try to like appease the spirit to move on.
Okay, yeah, I'll do it.
Can I give you a... Oh. Fortunately, nothing. You still have 1 action left if you want to. You can always try to run away a little bit.
Yeah, I don't want to be in the cone.
Outward.
Just gonna move just there. That's all.
All right, it's this thing's turn again, and it's gonna start throwing red hot gears. It's gonna start with Barnabas. And miss. It's gonna target Aang.
Elected by my win. Fuck.
No, it's gonna hit you for 8. But Barnabas is gonna step up to the plate. He's gonna give you liberating step. So go ahead and take that damage again, and it should be reduced because of Barnabas. Yeah, you only take 2 total.
Ow.
Instead of the 8. And
Good
Barnabas
job,
winks at you.
Barnabas.
Thanks, Barnabas. You hear me?
It's gonna make a wild attack at OD. Oh no, actually OD's out of range, so I'm going to try to get Aang again. And miss. So we go back to you. Yeah, so you can attack if you want. It does have just has an AC of 20.
I want to.
Okay.
Got this.
Yeah.
Yes.
You get the machine going, and the ghost just kind of nods at you. Says, I'm glad to see that there's others that still respect the art of piloting. And yeah, the ghost just kind of fades away into nothing. And you do such a good job. You actually get the ship up and running for a little bit. You set the autopilot, and the ship just kind of course, we all back away at first. But yeah, you get the ship to kind of scale along the ground and move away.
The
Nice.
whole group is impressed as I show that. Yeah, I know a little bit about piloting. Like,
Yeah, we're actually a little bit impressed now.
yeah, that's.
Barnabas is going to suggest maybe we take an hour. If we take an hour, I can heal everybody up with lay on hands. We can get rid of our sicknesses, and Hexy can treat wounds. What do you say?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Stand guard. All right. I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna roll just for now, but Hexy, yeah, I'm just gonna move everyone sickened because I'm sure in an hour we're all gonna wretched off. But Hexy, you get to do a treat wounds attempt on everybody, and then Barnabas will be able to follow that up with a lay on hands on everybody.
Okay.
Well, Aang over here, he's gonna go to the little monk's room. Take a leak.
No healing.
Who's up next in the healing pile?
OD?
I can heal?
Ooh, nice. Yep, Odie, you get to heal by 4. Should be pretty close to topped off. And then while you're doing that, I'll actually cast Lay on Hands on Aang and heal him back up. And Barnabas will get healed for 12. And I am going to take an extra 10 minutes to pray and regain a focus point. So I think that was only...
OD didn't take his heal. He's still 21 of 26, I think.
OD, where are you at?
What I do?
Oh, no, you're all right. We're all good now.
Okay.
So now, we're all fully healed. I think
I'm
that was
not.
only 40 minutes. Oh, we'll just make it a full hour then. Here you go, Hexy.
Thanks.
That one is for you. And Barnabas
Perfect.
will refocus again.
Oh, I want to
Yeah.
reload my weapon while I'm not in combat.
Oh, yep, you can just hit that macro.
Okay.
All right, shall we head on?
I think our companion is peeing.
It's been 40 minutes. I don't think his stream is that long.
Maybe he's old and has issues with his stream.
Yeah, maybe.
You hear Aang zips up his trousers and. Oh, sorry, guys.
As you blamed it on stones.
Strong flow. I don't know what that tavern did to me.
Immediately, these things come out to investigate.
What are those?
Some kind of knoll, but they look kind of like mutated.
They're like infested marines.
Whoa.
Ew.
But they obviously heard the, yeah. They're gonna come running out.
Should I diplomacy them or intimidate them?
They're looking pretty mean.
I don't think any of that's gonna work.
Yeah, but Barnabas, he's gonna let you know that these gnolls are bad news.
Okay. Think we're fighting then, aren't we?
Well, we could have rolled diplomacy. This one says, well, we could have rolled diplomacy, but if you want to fight, I guess it's a fight then.
Yep. Let's fight him.
Going into it. Odie, you rolled. You had crafting set for your initiative, so if you want to, yeah, you got to be careful with that. That initiative thing, that's for like the combat. When you roll your skills, you always do it on your proficiencies tab.
I think I used that little hotbar thing that's up on the screen already.
Mm-hmm.
Not like the actual character sheet.
Oh, for whatever reason, it was set to crafting.
Yeah, I think I used that last, and then I used the.
Oh, in that case, you get. Yeah.
I want to do.
Yeah, if you want to just roll initiative one more time, just give me a perception roll, and I'll fit you in. So you have 21.
Like that
So
snake skin.
You'll go right there. As combat begins. This one. Ooh. Is there anything cool I can do to you? Not really. Fortunately not. I wish there was. But this one is going to come striding 20 feet. It's going to look at you, OD. And it's actually going to try to trip you with its free hand. As you go prone, it's going to laugh at you and run back.
Most people do.
This one right here. It's going to come up and run at you. It's going to make an attempt to hit you with its jaws. You for 3 damage. And then this one too is going to run back. This is now Hexy's turn.
I can hear them
Well.
making the wow laugh. Fucking Knowles.
So this timber thing, because they're all kind of in a line. Does it all happen in my turn?
Yes. So basically, it starts on your square, and it goes 15 feet out like that.
Oh, okay.
So you could move to right there and get all 3 of these.
Then I'm close to them. If I don't.
You could also breathe fire on them.
Do I have breathe fire? Do.
I will say that these are pretty reflexive, though. Just the way you've seen them fight, they're hit and run tactics. Their reflex save might be pretty decent, but I mean that's a chance to hit all 4 of them.
Okay, I want to do it. It'll be fun.
You might want to move up a bit.
Breathe fire.
It's gonna make a
Doesn't tell
15 foot. If you click cast, the tooltip will come up and it'll show you like how you can make like a template to cast it. Then you'll put the 15-foot cone. The cone's gonna have to emanate off you, so you're probably gonna have to move closer. And we can figure out where you can move
rotate it.
to. You hold control and then you use the mouse wheel to rotate it.
Oh, okay.
Oop, did it place it?
No. It's weird. It shows it on the dude, but...
Oh, you have to press left click to like plant it down like that.
I know, but it's only gonna hit 3, not 4.
Let me see. If I move you, I think 3 might be the most you can hit, but I think if I move you here.
Yeah, I should get the bottom 3, right?
Yeah, you might only be able to get 3 like that. Yeah, I don't think you'll be able to get all 4. So I'll let you decide if you want to use a spell slot or do you just want to use timber.
If I... No, I'll use this one. I have to place it though, right?
Yep. So you're probably gonna have to move 10 feet forward just to get all 3 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And if you put the cone down, and you can hold control and left click to like rotate it. That's weird. I'm not seeing your cone.
I haven't placed it yet.
Oh, okay.
I have to be not where I'm though.
Yeah, no, that'll work because I'll say you can shoot it from that corner. And then, yeah, they're all going to make reflex saving throws. Oh, that one's going to take critical failure. I have to make sure which one that is. Shoot. Which one are you? Actually, don't know which one that was.
It says Barnabas.
Oh, shoot. Yeah, I'll let that one still count, though. Sludge Spine 1. And 5. So, let me just get rid of that template. You have a 17 DC, so they all fail if you want to go ahead and roll damage. These 2 are going to take full damage. Oops. Oh, because you had me targeted, so that the spell thinks it was on me. That's why.
Oh.
Yeah, that's okay though. So these two are going to take full damage. Why are you telling me it's not a valid token? There it goes. Yeah, you kill those two outright, and then Hexy,
Nice.
you blast that one for actually 18 damage, as you incinerated all three of these.
Nice.
And deep down, you know that Aang is a bit upset at you because he had an AOE move that he really wanted to use.
Oh, you
Yep.
saw that, Bork?
As it is now Odie's turn. Odie, you're prone on the ground, so you had to spend an action to actually stand up.
How do I do that?
You just declare it, and I'll remove the prone off of you.
Okay, I stand up and I slide on over and make a attack.
Go ahead and roll damage.
Big
As
damage.
this thing laughs at you for denying you your rage this turn. Barnabas. Barnabas will strike twice to flank, and then he is going to try to kill steal and steal Aang's glory. As he vaporizes this thing.
What the fuck?
The encounter ends.
I guess it didn't matter if Aang was still.
Hexy with the flaming breath as she just blew chili breath all over them and
Mhm.
caused them to melt.
Caustic burp.
My screen's all black.
Is it
What happened?
I have to reload. Tab.
still black?
I hit the reload button.
Okay.
I had to close Chrome and reopen it like twice and rejoin.
I'm still seeing everything. It's
You guys good to go a little bit longer?
yeah. Oh, dude, hell yeah.
Okay.
I can stay
Okay,
up all
I
night.
I didn't plan this out too well, so I spent a lot of time on this one. Maybe I should have got to the bank.
We playing till 5 a.m.
I don't think so that late, but
No.
I wouldn't mind a quick bio though.
yeah, you want to take a break right now?
Quick smoke.
I let Bork
I
check
did-
week aura.
Check this week over out, Hexy. You just hit I'm back when you're back.
Hey, that's cool.
Yeah. Hey Odie,
Yeah.
you're not back yet. Yeah, I'll be right back in like 5 minutes.
I'm back.
Me too.
Hey. Somebody say something? Oh, we're all back.
I'm back.
Cool. Yeah. So continue along. But Barnabas points out there's some green fungi.
Check out the fungi itself.
You see these
Oh, it's
two
fungus people.
little fungus people. Come pray to Shumfellow. Shumfellow wise mushroom. Step into the fungi.
What in the fuck
No,
am I
don't do
looking
that.
at? Yeah, what
kind
the?
of question?
Odie, you can give me a
Oh,
nature
God.
check if you want to recall
What?
knowledge.
Oh, what knowledge? I'm sorry, these guys are frightening as fuck.
All nature check.
Yeah. Hexy, or actually Aang, you think there's some kind of horse. Hexy, you know they're not a horse, but you just don't really know what they are.
I think they're some kind of horse.
And Odie, you can make a nature check if you'd like.
Sorry, I'm just trying to find it.
It's under the stop hand thing. The character sheet.
Yeah, why does it keep changing your initiative? It's so
I don't
weird.
know. I think I gotta stop using the fucking hot pad thing that's up top.
Oh, let me see what you're doing. Initiative. Huh, that's weird. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm using
yeah,
this thing.
I posted a screenshot. Oh, you're doing it under skills?
Yeah.
That's weird. Settings. Yeah, it's weird. Oh, you know, it might be bugged. It might be just be changing your thing. But yeah, Odie, you know, these are leshies, plant people.
Buddy?
A leshy. I will write that down for you.
I know what they
Actually,
are. I was just like, I was being stupid.
they're actually a playable race right now. You can play as one of these if you wanted. But yeah, these are, you know, they can speak common, and they tell you, come praise Shumfellow wise fungus, and they're gonna kind of motion you to come forward.
I don't think we can trust the fungus on the ground, though. What if we get...
I don't know if we have a choice, Hexy. But these people are, they look nice
Ooh.
enough.
As you step on the fungus, Aang, it feels nice on your feet.
Yeah, it does. It's squishy. Squish.
Yeah, and Barnabas will step on it too. Yes, come see Shumfellow.
Yeah.
Guys feel fine?
Like carpet. Yeah,
Shumfellow wide.
feels good. Feels like carpet, Hexy. I say. I don't know what carpet is actually.
Shumfellow, beautiful.
There's such thing as carpet.
Beautiful fungus.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
I guess our definitions of beauty. They behold.
You know, he, she, they, them. You know, it's all good.
Faye.
Adventurers, come to
staying
praise
back.
mighty Shumfellow. Yes.
I'm staying back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Just,
Shumfellow wise.
lead the way.
Beware of Bristlebane. Bristlebane, nasty gnoll, chief of the gnolls, lives in sewer.
Yeah, we'll
Mean to
watch
us.
out. Bristlebane bad. We hate him too.
Hey, this wasn't a one shot. You could kill us for XP, but I don't see the point.
Anybody know fire spells for this soul back?
And
Well, could we ask them for like some kind of help and stuff? Actually,
They kind of just retreat into the mushrooms. They seem pretty scared of Bristlebane. See this Knoll come up, kind of yell at you, like, "Where's the rest of my tribe?"
They went south.
Yeah.
They were
Yeah.
right by us.
Why don't you give me a deception check before I believe that?
Okay.
Fuck, I keep wanting to do the other one.
Yeah, I'm not buying that. I have a 16 will DC.
Oh, I was close.
Yeah, I don't buy that.
Actually,
Not
I
from
can't
any of
see
you.
your numbers. For that green one.
And Bristlebane says he can kick all of your asses.
Okay.
Doubt it. Hear me shout out, like, intimidatingly.
And yeah. Combat begins. And Aang, you shouted something out, you said?
No, it was just the wind.
Just the wind, you said?
Yeah, just the wind. Wind.
Bristlebane's going to step over here with one action. Then he's going to use 2 actions to do Express Meal, where he makes a whip attack on you
I don't look tasty.
with reach.
I don't look.
You do. Your belly's hanging out of your shirt.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you look pretty tasty.
He'll feed him for a whole fucking winter.
Oh yeah, he hits you. You take 6 damage, and then also as part of that action, he drags you in closer for a bite, and he whispers to you, "I don't have to apply map penalty to this one," and he winks.
Grew like a little piggy.
See for 11.
Yeah. Ree.
It is now your turn, Aang.
All right.
And he whispers at you. He says, "I might have a reaction. You want to test it?"
You're so fucked at this moment.
I kind of scoff and cough blood out of my mouth, and I
You
just
spit
aim.
it back in his face.
I aim
Call
an
him a
elemental
coward.
blast right at him.
Is that a melee blast? Was that a melee one that you did? Or a ranged?
It was a melee. I mean, I wanted to melee him 'cause he's right beside me.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I wanted to slash him.
Okay.
He tried to help you right there by you saying no, but hey.
No, there's a reason he asked.
Yeah.
And he's going to wink at you and tell you that you were screwed either way. And yeah, you have 1 action left. What would you like to do?
Well, okay, so part of that elemental blast, I get to stride 10, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I do that.
Oh, you're going to stride?
I mean, I'm just moving. I'm like,
Oh, you're doing a step?
yeah, it's like stepping.
Okay.
And then
You're so screwed.
I run away.
You haven't even make it to the fucking bank heist.
Wait,
so this
wait. How did you get that far?
It let me.
No, it didn't. You were right here. You step 5, right? And then you're going to use your last action to stride?
Yeah.
All right, then you go 25 feet.
Yeah, that's where I was at, right?
No, you were like all the way out here. Yep. And yeah, it's Barnabas's turn. And Barnabas is going to say, "Stay close to me. I can defend you." And he will stride. Let's see, that would be 15. He's going to stride 25 feet to get in position to help flank with Odie, but he's actually going to try to trip this sucker. And he is going to fail, but he will use his hero point that he has as a GM. You guys still all have your hero points, by the way, too. And he will succeed. proning this thing. And then I am going to attempt to map attack it. So Odie, when you come to hit this, because it is already off guard, like you don't have to actually be flanking it to get the benefit till it stands up.
I think I was thinking
That's
about
the end of my
going.
turn.
What I wanted to do was rage.
It's actually Hexy's turn.
Well, I was
Sorry.
still gonna rage anyways, but
I think I'll just needle dart this fool.
Just so you know, needle darts is like a manipulate action. So if you did have an attack of opportunity, it could take it on you. And if it crit, it just interrupts your entire action. You could always do a 5-foot step away. Yeah, you could always do a 5-foot step away. You know, maybe get into safety.
I was gonna move after that, but I'll do it first. Just gonna move.
Oh, a stride would also trigger an attack of opportunity. Basically, any move action or manipulate action. You can always step 5 feet away, though. As like, I can't do anything about that.
So, what do I do?
Let me just link this for you. If I can find it. So, it's kind of like what Gin had. Just so you see it. If a creature within my reach uses either a manipulate action, a move action, makes a range attack, or leaves a square during a move action, I basically get to free attack you. And, as part of spell casting, a lot of spells do have manipulate actions. So if I was to crit you, you would just lose those 2 actions. The spell wouldn't even go off.
Oh, okay.
So what you can do is you can step 5 feet away, and that won't trigger any reactions.
Okay.
Yep, and then you can cast on me.
Okay.
Not all monsters have it, but you have to be kind of like be wary of like the occasional that do.
Is it negative map 5 because I moved?
Nope. Because this is still your first attack of the round. You can hero point that if you'd like.
Yep.
Let me make sure you have it. Yep, you have a hero point. So if you right click it and do reroll using a hero point. And I'm also going to reward you another hero point too because you took out all those gnolls. Unfortunately, you can only hero point it once, so your needles go wide and they unfortunately miss. But Odie, it's your turn. You don't have to sudden charge. Oh, you landed right on him again.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I always. At least I'm doing it tonight.
Yeah. Sudden charge is more for like when you need to compact all 3. Like for that turn, you could have just strode and then attacked. But I like seeing the animation though, so it's okay.
Yeah, me too. It's more cool.
Ooh, you hit him. And oh, sorry. I think I rolled damage by accident, but I'll take the higher one. And he screams in anguish, and he says, "Oh, this sucks, but not for me." And the fluids in his pustules burst out at you, and you have to make that DC 14 reflex save that's in that chat box.
Oof.
And ooh, you failed, so you will take 1 acid damage. Ugh. Goes to you, OD. And we go back to this thing's turn. Bristlebane's going to stay down. He's not going to stand up. But he will use a 3 action to try to trip and then attack all of us. So I'm going to take a -2 on this. I'm going to try to trip you, OD.
Why are you taking -2?
see how it says for each target, she takes a -2 circumstance penalty on the check for each action. So she basically gets to avoid map, but she has to take a -2 on every one. So yeah, Odie goes prone. And then Barnabas. Barnabas doesn't go prone, and then it is also going to strike OD. And then it will have a -2 on this as well.
Do I click for that?
No, I do it, but because it's prone, it's already has it.
Move.
So you will take 8 damage as we go back to Aang, and Bristlebrain is still prone.
Right, bristle brain. I cough up more blood and target him, and I launch an elemental blast, ranged one, and shoot it right at him. Ching!
Must have been all the blood. Are you gonna hero point that?
Yeah, I'm gonna hero point that. It didn't happen. It didn't happen at all. I rewind time.
Oh, you hit it.
Nice.
And, yeah, as it gets zapped for 7 damage. Then you can move closer if you'd like, up to 10 feet.
Oh, I don't want to move closer to him.
Winks you. It kind of calls you over. It beckons you.
Yeah. Can I launch a 1-action mental blast?
Mm-hmm. But it'll be at map.
At 5? Come on.
Yep. Yep.
Ching!
Oh, barely missed.
Dang.
And it goes back to Barnabas. Barnabas wants to show off with his flail. This thing's flat-footed. Time to smash.
Ooh.
Ooh, crit on a 17 because of the flat foot. It takes 26 damage.
What?
Wow.
And has its head completely caved in.
Nice.
Fuck.
And Barnabas raises his war flail above his head.
What a fucking
My
jad.
7 helped, right?
Yeah, it did. And he took some damage too, so. And I'm going to help Odie up.
We should probably look at here, Mr. Shaman dude.
Netices.
Oh, sorry.
I will say, just to speed things up. Yeah, the group checks out. I'm going to say a few hours go by, and basically during that few hours, Hexy, you're treating wounds, and I'm doing lay on hands. Everybody can just heal up to full. Just go into your character sheet and just put your current HP at your max HP. Odie's rage will fall off after combat. And yeah, we check out the sewer, and it's just as Phoebe said, the sewer will lead us right back to the inn. So yeah, with all that out of the way, we got nothing left but to hit up the bank.
Nice. Is it nighttime?
Yeah, we can wait a little bit longer for nighttime.
I think on the way to the bank, it'd probably be getting dark, you know?
Yeah.
We switch scenes, I don't see anything.
No, I haven't. I'm still setting it up right now.
Okay.
Just had to change it to nighttime. Yeah, and then Hexy, Byron gave you the key.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, there's ambient sounds. I knew it. Ugh. How do I turn off these sounds? Sorry, just setting everything up. But yeah, the group slowly makes its way over to the bank. Hexy, who would you like to cast light on? And keep in mind, light too might also bring some unwanted attention, but I think we're gonna have to rely on it.
OD, because he has the most health, so he'll be in the lead.
I will say that OD can actually see everything right now, just in monochrome.
Okay, Aang. He's really needy and needs the light. He's scared of the dark.
Okay, I will cast it on Aang as you light everything up. I wish I didn't do the ambient sounds, but it's too late now.
It's fine.
It's nighttime. It's not crowded. And yeah, we can slowly start working our way through the. Oh, there's a door here.
You need to open it quietly. We don't know where the guards are.
Yeah.
What roll is that? Sneak?
Yeah, we can all roll a private stealth roll, but
Stealth?
I don't think this group is going to be too good at it.
Oh wait, that's under the other thing. Stealth.
Yeah, so you get the door opened without much trouble.
Nice.
I do?
We can, yep. Oh, Hexy does. And
Oh, nice work.
we'll kind of work our way in.
It's quiet in here.
Oh, it is very
I think we
quiet.
should just kind of hide out.
You're the light. I can't see anything. Get your ass in here.
Okay, I come back in.
Okay. We
Here,
need to go southeast to her room. Oh.
Fortunately, while you guys are in there, one of these guys is walking by, and he stops and sees Odie still outside.
What is
And
Odie doing out
I
he
couldn't
asks,
move my guy.
Oh, I paused it right now. Yeah, he's asked you, is everything okay, citizen?
Yeah, I just went out for a late night pee.
I can one-shot you with this gun.
Got a gun?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It doesn't do that much damage. Yeah, he's going to show up and see, like, look, I can do this much damage with it. It's not that impressive. And, yeah, just doing a late night pee then, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, well, I'll leave you to it. He kind of just walks away.
Whew.
You had to deceive him. Were you actually peeing?
Yep. It's all about deception.
Welcome to the party, Odie.
I'm going to try to kind of like go to this door and I jiggle the doorknob, but it's really locked. But I try to like lightly do it. I'm not trying to like disturb.
Give me a stealth roll.
Easy.
Yeah. You open it up.
I kind of hear the door but not very loud, and I kind of peer through. And I say, I don't want to cast much light in here, OD, indicating that maybe he leads and he can.
What about the other two? These ones look smaller in comparison with the room that we're looking into.
But we gotta go to the southeast. Wait, we are southeast, aren't we? No, we're not. We're southwest.
Yeah, we were told we got like a crude map drawing. We kind of feel like we got to go this way. I kind of like nod my head like to the.
Yep.
Yeah, but you think these two small rooms might be beneficial?
We're looking for the
they look
second
more
key.
like washrooms.
Yeah, we're trying to get in and out of here.
As
Hey
you're
man,
kind of just
urinal
sitting
cakes
there,
could be useful.
as you're kind of sitting in there in the door, you hear a voice say, "Light source detected. Investigating." And you hear a door creak
I
open.
thought the door was creaked.
Close
though.
the door.
You open the door. As you shut the door, you hear the machines whirl and walk around.
Shh. I like kind of shuffle my way to the back of the group.
What did he say happens if they activate?
You know that they have an alarm that will go off. It'll probably alert the shield marshals.
Okay.
I kind of walk back to the main door. Odie, do you put your ear on the door so you can hear? I think they.
Yeah. Give me a blind perception check, Odie, if you want to put your ear to the door. Yeah, you don't hear anything at all.
Did you hear anything, Odie?
No, I heard nothing.
Well,
Zug
coast-
zug.
I think the
You're
coast
the
is
only
clear.
you're the only one that can see without the light. So you need to go in and
Hexy,
Oops,
Look
sorry,
around.
can you put your ear?
I'll
Can you put your ear to it too, Hexy? And anything?
sure.
Oh,
what-
Odie, open the door.
okay, never mind.
This is really hard for me because I had to constantly click Barnabas to see like how much you guys can see versus how much I can see.
That's my turn, eh?
Oh,
Well,
Barnabas can't see
you need
anything.
you need to investigate because you're the only one that can see. Like it's black for me.
Yeah, we can't see
So-
anything.
Perception?
Well,
Yeah,
just-
Odie, you could see what looks like to be the vault right here. I mean, you don't need perception for that. You can just see it.
Okay.
We kind of like Hexy. Can you ask him if he sees it? Like the.
Do you see anything, or can you sneak your way to her office to get the other key?
I can try.
You don't
There's
see the.
a-
You're going the wrong way.
Intruder detected as you see this robot start walking its way towards you.
There's not much else in this room, though.
Intruder detected, and yeah, I'm gonna go into combat. Do you guys want to enter combat too,
Hmm.
or do you leave Odie to his fate?
You think we cut our losses and run?
I think we just go for it.
Shut the door and run.
Sorry, Odie. All right. Yeah. Let's.
You picked a bad source to be the light source.
Why?
Gin's just a terrible light source.
You're
Oh.
just bullshitting.
I should put it on Barnabas.
Wait. So what detected them? What activated the trap? Or the
Oh, Odie
detect-
just walked right in their
Oh,
line of
fuck.
sight. It's not his fault. I mean, they were just. I just had him patrolling around. So yeah, I'll give you guys like. I'll let you move your movement speed.
Do I get a hero point for this?
Oh no, and you're going like the wrong way. You're probably gonna take the light somewhere else. We need your light. Hexy, did you want to join the fight?
Yeah.
Okay, I will bring you out here.
Thank you.
As I'll add us to the initiative as well. All right. These are free to roll. And just need a roll from Odie.
Odie runs to us. We can shut the door.
All right, so combat begins as this gold tank broker will oh my gosh, I want to do that so bad. But it's going to free action say siren activating in 6 seconds.
We have to kill him. Which one said that?
You can't really tell from where you're standing.
Odie, tell us.
It's going to take a step forward. And then it is going to try to punch Odie. And succeed. for 5 damage. And then it has grab. So where as long as this last action was to hit OD, it gets to grab OD now. And that's its turn. His Aang is up.
All right. Moves forward.
Oh, you have to be careful where you're moving now too, because you don't know what's around that corner.
What the? I just heard something. This token collide. How do I move it around?
So you're gonna have to you're first gonna have to move over here 5 feet to your left. So it have to be your first action.
Okay.
Yep, so that's 5 feet. And then you see you have OD and this robot blocking you. So this doorway, you can't get through it unless you do a tumble through check. That's an acrobatics check to get through the robot.
Now, why would I want to do that if I could just sling my...
You could.
Far robot. Okay.
Yeah.
So that one has OD grappled, right?
Yep.
Alright, so I'm going to use my action, target the far guy. I assume he's going to run.
Mm-hmm.
What is up with this?
That was a one action you did too. So it goes wide.
Okay, so I get another one action then.
Yep, but it's gonna be at map.
Okay.
And they both miss.
Shoo, shoo! I shoot off too quick, but inaccurate.
This one, it sees you trying to shoot. It's gonna duck into the shadows. Fortunately, though, for OD, this one can still hit him, and it is going to. Ooh, it's gonna be kind of nasty. It's gonna try to trip you, OD. And it will succeed, putting you prone. And then with its last action, it is going to map punch you. But miss.
Nice.
So now it is Hexy's turn.
What I have targeted is the bad guy.
You can't even see them from where you're standing.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, you have a wall in your way. You're gonna have to move to one of these squares or this square before you can even see them. I kind of wanted this. This combat was inevitable, just to like show you guys like walls and stuff.
I can't. I can hit the guy in front of OD now, right?
Yep.
So my spell, that the lightning arc,
Mm-hmm.
would it bounce off him to the guy I can't see?
Unfortunately, you can't see it, so you can't target that one.
Okay, okay. But I'm gonna use that because they
Yep,
are...
you can still hit the one target. And it will make your reflex saving throw. And fail.
Ooh.
So go ahead and roll the damage. It's going to take full damage. And you notice it took a little bit more.
I hear it like mess up its
Yeah.
circuitry.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Odie, you are prone and grabbed, but you can still attack. You can still rage. You just can't move. Any attack you do, it's going to automatically calculate a -2 into your attack because you're making it from prone. You can escape if you want. That would be using your basic action macro to use the escape action, but that is going to eat into your map as well. So I think it's totally valid just to rage and attack at this point. It's up to you, though.
We have to try and kill it before its next turn, right? Because it was gonna sound the alarm.
Yep. I think if you're there, your mic's muted.
Well, sorry, I'm just really tired. I guess I'll just attack him.
Rage.
Yeah, you can rage if you want. Ooh, solid hit.
Nice. Critical hit.
Ooh, that was a really good roll, though. This thing only takes 8 damage, however. It takes a little bit of reduced damage, but that was enough to die.
Nice.
And you're no longer grabbed because that thing's dead.
I gotta relog in.
Are you? There it goes. Unfortunately, you'll still be prone on the ground.
You need this next action to stand up.
Mm-hmm.
Do that then.
Okay. Unfortunately, as soon as you stand up, this one did have attack of opportunity, so it will take that on you as it tries to punch you. Unfortunately, it's going to miss.
Critical miss.
Oops, it's Barnabas's turn. Barnabas will stride out. Oh, he can't really see anything with the light. So unfortunately, he will take a -2 penalty on this. But I am going to attempt to trip it. Yeah, it's a failure as Barnabas comes running back in. Can't see anything without the light.
My turn.
Yep.
So,
And you know it already used its reaction this turn, so.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to use... Everybody can move.
Mm-hmm.
And
Then you get to move as part of that too, up to 10 feet.
so I'm gonna move. Oh, go on.
I will move 10 feet. And then Odie, did you want to move 10 feet?
I'll move forward just a little bit. Yeah.
So I get a free 10 movement on that too.
Yeah. Yep. Hexy, you can move up to 10 feet.
I
You have 1 action left.
only have 1 action left. Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yep. That's 2 actions.
So do I have line of sight to hit it from where I'm standing?
Yeah, I'd say you'd be able to make a melee attack on it. 1 action. He was reaching in and punching Odie.
Yep, 1 action.
Yeah, you crit it.
Nice.
A 2.
Oh,
Did you didn't roll crit damage, did you?
Oh no, I didn't.
Yeah.
Will you just roll that again now?
Yeah, just hit the critical. That's a little bit better. Thing takes 8 damage.
Nice. Wait, Hexy didn't move.
Yeah, she did. She moved 5 feet.
Oh, okay.
Fortunately,
can't
this
really
thing,
go anywhere else.
it is going to siren. Everyone's got to make that DC 14 fortitude save.
Fortitude.
Yep. Or else we're all deafened.
Where do I see the fortitude?
See in the siren chat box, see how it says DC 14 fortitude?
Oh.
If you click
right.
that, it'll just open it straight up for you. And it'll actually tell you if you succeeded or not.
Oh, I gotta click that then.
Yeah. You already passed it though, so
Okay.
you're fine. And then Odie, are you still in the browser?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you click that DC 14 fortitude, it'll roll it for you.
don't see it.
Do you see the siren chat box?
Oh,
Yeah, yep, it's right in there. Here, I can link it too.
Oh.
Yeah, everyone passed, so everyone's still here, but the siren is going off, and it is going to try to reach in and punch you, Aang, because you hit it, but it's gonna miss.
Sidestep it quickly with my...
It's Hexy's turn.
Okay. How far can I move again? Because I can't see him.
So you have up to 25 feet of movement per action.
Okay.
And unfortunately, as you run past it, sorry, I'm being a jerk with this, but I kind of want to play around. It's going to do an attack of opportunity on you because you did a movement action past it. So
Okay.
going to take a swing on you. 14.
Oof.
But this is where the game gets kind of complicated. Barnabas will liberating step you. So you get to move another 5 feet. And then when you take the damage, it reduces it down to 2. Oops,
Okay.
sorry, there it goes. I unpaused it. Yeah, so you can move another 5 feet in any direction if you want.
I'll go this way so I can see him better. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd say you'll be able to see him. The light's shining on him.
Yeah. Oh, and then I get to.
Yep, you have 2 actions. Yep, you have 2 actions left.
Okay. I'm probably just gonna do that electrical one again, as it seems to be working well.
Yeah, real solid
Fine.
pick.
Okay. Target. Cast.
I'll make the reflex saving throw. And another failure. Give me some damage. And yeah, he takes a solid 7 damage. But he's still kicking. Odie, yeah, we need you to bring it home. It's right there for the taking. It's looking pretty beat up. A lot of oil spilling out of him.
Flammable. Launch a cantrip fireball at him.
No, he'll murder us all.
The siren did go off though, and yeah, there's a good chance shield marshals might start showing up soon. In fact,
Odie, have you fallen asleep?
He's up later than this. Valheim with...
No, I am pretty tired though.
yeah, we can call it quits after this.
At all last night. I'll probably got about 4 hours. So
Yeah,
I'm
we
probably
can call it
actually
finish after this combat.
pretty done. I don't know if you want to just do it automatic.
Yeah, do you guys just want to call it quits right here then? What are you guys thinking?
Sure, I guess.
Yeah, did we at least finish this combat round, like, with...
Yeah, yeah, Odie, did you want to do one more round, or you want me to just play your character?
I'll just do it automatic. I'll probably just do basic attacks anyways as Berserker.
Yeah, I'll step up. I'll just make a strike on it. And this will probably be the one to kill it. So it only had 1 HP left. And end the combat. And yeah, that's wraps it up. You guys just had the bank, and then I think I was gonna have the manager stay late. I rolled a check for that just to see if she would, and she did. So she was gonna hide out with a pistol, and then you had 2 more robots in the vault, and that was it. The vault, though, it would need The box was really heavy, so I was gonna need some athletic checks to get that into the bag itself.
Oh, got a +3.
But I did want to show you guys something.
That rolled.
I'm gonna activate this real quick. Drag you guys back. Because you guys set that up. I didn't expect you guys to get this far. I was just trying to like cram it full of stuff. If you guys did manage to get to here though with them chasing you, I was probably gonna end it here, and you would collapse the tower.
Wrap ourselves in.
No, you would have blocked them off. So just like that.
Dude, those sound
Very
effects.
cool. Yeah, right? So good.
Yeah. Yeah, so hopefully it was fun. This was just kind of like a spur of the moment, just to keep you guys familiar with it. And then tomorrow we'll just continue our actual campaign stuff.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the kineticist. I missed a lot.
I mean, you roll low, you roll low. You roll low, you roll low.
Dude,
In fact,
I just have better dice with the fighter.
let's see what your stats were.
Bullshit, dude.
Your most common roll was actually a 19. So
That was cool, but I rolled a lot of ones, like during combat.
no, you've actually only rolled 4 ones this entire night. Yep.
Two of them were back to back.
Odie, I know Odie for sure rolled a lot of ones.
I did roll a nat 20.
You did when it mattered too.
Yeah.
Let's see, Hexies. Hexie, your most common roll was a 17.
Whoa.
Not bad.
No, that Breath of Fire was brutal. But I mean, that's kind of like why spell slots are limited.
Yeah.
Really good in AoE fights, and you just killed 3 creatures before they even had their turn.
I didn't even get a turn. There was 4 more.
Gin was linking
Hilarious.
The best part was I saw Gin link his AoE thing. He was so excited to use it, and you robbed him.
Aerial
So it was worth it.
I was gonna use that fucking thing.
What was yours called?
Aerial boomerang. I'm an air kineticist, but like lightning is part of air, like in the sky, or like the.
Uh-huh.
So I get like, yeah, aerial boomerang. Basically, I get to launch it out one turn, and it hits, and then it comes back again the next turn, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I like wood kineticists because they get this. It's called. Oh shoot! I don't think you guys could see that. Let me link it again. Fresh produce. It's like a really good out of combat. You basically just screw a piece of fruit in someone's hand, and then they can eat it and heal up.
Whoa.
That's cool.
Like good berry.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like good berry. Just every 10 minutes, you're just feeding someone a piece of fruit or something. It's really, really powerful.
So you could be like a wood healer.
Yeah. It's not so good in combat because, you have to waste the actions to do it. But after you're done with combat, you can just get everyone fully healed up in like 20 minutes.
Pretty cool. Without having to waste spell slots for them.
Yeah. Yeah. That's one thing too, Hexy. Your healing slots, you probably want to save those for like emergencies in combat. And then, out of combat, you just take the time to do treat wounds, stuff like that.
Makes sense.
Yeah, so I hope you guys had fun and ready to finish it up tomorrow and actually level up and
so
get some new stuff.
Are we playing our mains tomorrow, like main storyline?
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Nibbles is back, right?
What we want.
Yep. Yeah, if you guys have Pack Builder, you might want to start working. Hexy, you're actually going to get another spell too. So.
Yeah, that'd be nice to have like a one action spell. I don't know if that's a thing.
Yeah, most spells are 2 action, unfortunately.
Okay.
There is like the rare few.
Dude, the cool thing about Kineticist is like I can choose to make Elemental Blast 1 or 2 action. That is cool.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah. Electric Arc definitely was game changer today. Yeah.
Yeah, it helped a lot.
Yeah, and then I don't have a crossbow on you for the main Hexy, but we can always just slap one on you if you want to just have that extra action just to attack. It's probably gonna, it'll fall off later on, but I mean, just for like low levels, it's nice to have something.
Yeah, because my only other option is just to move
Yeah.
for my one.
And then you can do demoralize as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, maybe I'll just do that instead of the crossbow.
Against the robots, it wouldn't have done much.
True.
But yeah, I had a lot of fun.
Yeah,
So
because they don't have brains. They're not.
Yeah.
They don't really have feelings and stuff.
yeah, that was a lot of fun.
That was.
I'll catch you guys tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh no, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna ask what your main was on your main game you play.
On mine?
Yeah.